that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do your dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back to turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co.
Recording in progress.
When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do your dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back to turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shay Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Not trying to ball like Big Folk, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do your dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back to turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shay Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Not trying to ball like Big Folk, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do your dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back to turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shay Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Not trying to ball like Big Folk, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do your dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back to turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. Tingle and Co. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shay Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Now trying to ball like big folk, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back and turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shay Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Now trying to ball like big folk, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back and turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. Word up. Word up.
All right, good morning and welcome in on this Tuesday morning as we bring you Tingle and Co. every single day. We appreciate you starting your morning with us here as we are live from our Southern Regional Medical Center studios. Shout out to Charles Harvey, Jason Ramazan, BJ, Kevin, the whole squad over here at SRMC as they house us, and they take really good care of us. We appreciate Southern Regional as they house this show and make it possible for us to bring you Tingle and Co. 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week. Who knows? Sometimes twice a day, which I think will be the plan this Thursday. As Thursday night, LSU women's basketball takes on Texas in Austin, and we will be back here live to watch party it because yesterday we recorded Cooking with Roe Super Bowl edition. Obviously, he made some delightful dishes that we're going to get that video edited and out to you soon, of course, before Super Bowl Sunday, if you do want to follow the recipe. But there was some leftover that he's going to go home and take care of and then bring back into the studio on Thursday for the watch party to keep us fed. So Roe will be here Thursday evening with us as LSU and Texas face off in Austin. And he'll also feed us a nice brisket that he's going to take care of. Shout out to Rohan Davey, everyone's favorite LSU quarterback.
It's a benefit of movie magic.
Yes.
You have to have one to show you how to prep it, and then one to show you the finished product. So the prep one has to be cooked eventually.
At some point, you got to do something with it.
You got to do something with it. And he was like, well, when do y'all want this? We're like, Thursday.
Night?
He's like, perfect. What are y'all doing? We're like, watch the game with the show. He's like, I'm coming. He's like, hell yeah,
well,
dude,
we were thinking about maybe doing a watch party. Well, I'll bring a brisket. Watch party's happening.
Yeah, watch
we're doing
party's
it.
on.
Yeah, we're
See you
doing
Thursday night.
Yeah.
Shout out to Roe. I mean, he really is the best.
The best.
Lloyd has now spent his Christmas with Roe on Saturday?
Yes.
Sunday? Saturday? Did the cooking show with Roe on Monday. I'm sure Roe will be in here as a morning guest this week and the watch party Thursday night. Shout out to Rohan Davey. But don't forget, every single day, our show is brought to you by our friends over at FanDuel. We have partnered up with FanDuel for the year of 2026, and we've consistently tried to bring you the best bets possible. And a lot of times that has to do with that LSU women's basketball team that faces off with Texas Thursday night. There, of course, is no lines there right now, but when there are, we will let you know because we're taking LSU to cover, especially if they're the favorites, because they are dominating right now. And of course, the Tingle & Co. Bet of the year right now especially for the month of February, before the season gets started. LSU Baseball National Championship. What'd you get at, plus 800?
Yes.
Plus 800. Wonder where it's sitting now.
One of his bets.
He's probably taken it a handful of times. Lloyd has, and that's okay.
On purpose and accident.
Yeah. Sometimes you forget, and sometimes you just get fired up. Sometimes you walk into Alec Box for a little preseason scrimmage, and it's you can smell it in the air.
Yeah.
I'm thinking going plus 800 again.
Sometimes it's 2:50 in the morning. I'm like, did I do LSU baseball? I don't think I've done it yet.
Some are on other sports books. Some are on FanDuel.
650 now.
Now it's
650. Yeah.
Now it's strictly FanDuel. But yes.
Shout out to our guys over at FanDuel, as it is LSU plus 650 to win the baseball national championships this season. Take it right now, because the boys are ready to rock and roll. But good morning to all of you. Good morning to everyone in studio. Thank you all for getting in here this morning. How are we doing? How was everybody's Monday evening?
Oh, we did mic'd up both virtual because of the new lad. So we had Mikey at his house and Jay Mitch at his house. So got to do. I was running point from here, so it's always a little bit of a different experience. But I got to see both of the boys. Really, which was exciting, I guess.
That's good. You guess.
Yeah, they're not mine.
I think that. Well, yeah,
like the company line, he has to be. Oh, that's exciting. I guess.
I mean, they're probably going to be, future LSU athletes. So,
then podcast host. I'll produce that one too.
Yeah.
Uncle Lloyd.
That would be unbelievable. All right, so we got podcast today.
30 years from now, he's gonna be like March 5th, 1992. Like, what the fuck happened on that day?
Poji, Christian White, how are we doing?
Good. I made my way to Central last night.
Yeah.
So I've seen Zesty Noah, show host Noah, brother Noah, but I've never seen Coach Noah. So I saw Coach Noah last night. And I met the parents. I met your parents.
Christian
for the first time. It's been a while.
He's getting serious.
He's getting serious.
Yeah, this is a relationship.
We did win.
She made a comment about me going to the Young Boy concert because me and Noah went to the Young Boy concert because she was also on Noah's tail about going to that, so she made one to me because she knew my mom was mad at me for going to the Young Boy concert as well.
Yeah, a little dig from Chelsea. Shout out.
For getting cultured.
I dug back at him though because I brought up that Max was the favorite, and they were like, "Yes, Max is the favorite."
Good call.
I was like, okay, well,
he is. I mean, there's no competition there, but it was a good win for the Central Wildcats last night. Even though the team it was rough on the other side. But some news yesterday, LSU added another piece to that transfer portal class, that highly touted transfer portal class, where they added 42 through the window, and then now they've added another. This is a JUCO addition, and Adrian Lamb, who is from the Georgia Military Academy, which is a JUCO. And he was in Baton Rouge this past weekend for a multi-day stay, as this past weekend was the final weekend before the dead period began. And so he will be a summer addition. That's why he was not, I don't think, in a rush to get in there. He is 6'6", 295-pound offensive tackle. He graduates in May, so he won't be able to get to LSU, like I said, until the summer. But he had some different conversations. He had offers from Alabama, Auburn, South Carolina, among other SEC programs. So he was not a quiet addition, as there were many other SEC teams trying to go get him. And he adds to that offensive line class that LSU has put together through the portal with Seaton, Devin Harper from Ole Miss, Aliou Ba from Maryland, Sean Tompkins from Baylor, Darren Stray from Kentucky, William Satterwhite from Tennessee, Jaquan Sprinkle from NC Central, and then another JUCO signee in Jacoby Jones from Colin Community College. And then also adding 2 offensive tackle prospects in Bryson Martinez and Ryan Moret through the high school early signing period. So they have rebuilt that offensive line room, and it was another addition yesterday in Adrian Lamb, who, like I said, is not a small human. 6'6", 295 pounds, coming from JUCO, as they've rebuilt that room with guys that obviously have top-end talent, and a guy like Jordan Seaton, experience, and a guy like Ba, who's played a lot of football at Maryland. And then you've sprinkled in some other guys that have eligibility in front of them and the potential to really, really grow at this level. So exciting things that they've done, Lane Kiffin and his staff, at LSU. And speaking of exciting, if you missed this video yesterday, you're missing out on some excitement because you can really see the environment that Lane Kiffin has fostered since arriving to Baton Rouge. The excitement and the vibe to me around this program, especially this coaching staff. It's like a newfound energy, especially for those defensive guys that stuck around from what it was to what it is now. There's just when I saw this video, it really just. It can't not make you excited because you can see the joy and the excitement around these guys, the coaching staff. It's not just the players. It's not just the fans. It's also the coaching staff, new and old, that have found a new excitement around this LSU football program. And here it is right here with also a little shout-out to Marucci as well.
I can't play their music.
No, well, I mean... There's the swing from the old head man.
Yeah, this is something that he used to do at Ole Miss that they it's a staff-on-staff game. Blake Baker, I believe, is pitching.
Yep.
So it's probably offense versus defense here, but Lloyd obviously has a little bit more experience than everybody at LSU because they never did a single thing that was redeemingly close to fun. And so it's good to see them bought in. And then Blake Baker, I think, even responded.
He replied to it. He did. I'm pulling it up now so I can read it
He's
aloud.
been in the cage with Jay. That's a good-looking swing. Look at the load into the rear, into the
It's
hips.
It's not bad at all.
And he throws the hands through the zone.
He's
Like,
confident.
He also threw him a cookie.
Yeah,
I don't care.
this is-
Oppo Taco, like, that's phenomenal from Lane right
He's
there.
got the old open stance. Get
Look
out
at that.
a little
He's
out
not
the-
even using his lower half.
That's
There's so
what
much
I'm
more
saying.
power in that
There's
swing.
so much more there.
There's so much more we can unlock.
Jay's
there.
looking at that, licking his lips, saying, "Oh, we got a player here."
I've fixed many a swing.
Yeah.
Blake Baker says, first spring training game, laughing emoji, no excuses. We will make some adjustments and be better, exclamation point. Look, LSU has always done a good job with these sorts of things for, like, the players. You remember the video where they got out, the football guys got into Alec Box last year and they got to swing the bat around. They've done the paintball. They've done those things. And that's to keep the morale of the players high, right? And now, but you're seeing the trickle down. If you keep the morale high with the coaches, it's obviously going to keep it high with. And this is just something awesome to look at and see the coaching staff get out there and have fun.
Well, also it feels like Blake Baker has been unlocked in this whole thing. Like you could see the personality with the team, but it was never something that he put out like really on social media unless it was after a dub. Like he has his
Right.
own little recruiting video he puts out. But this is now he's become much more active on Twitter as well. He has to be the happiest person in Baton Rouge.
Oh my
that
gosh.
The bad man's gone. Like Brian Kelly was suffocating him with like just the environment of having to go to work every day and be like, well, if I hold them to 10, maybe we win. And now it feels like we have an offense, and it's just a totally different personality of you could be yourself. It's okay.
Right, that's
Like,
the part that really is the key to me. Is where
Yes.
it's like there's just this new you can be yourself, right? This isn't. We talked about it a good bit last week, and it was actually a tweet that Lane responded to on social media, and we talked about how genuine they are, and like nothing that they're doing feels scripted or fake or overly like political, where it's like very button up and everything. It has a script to it and is organized and structured. This is all. It feels very genuine, and you can tell that it's trickling down into the other coaches and the way that they are expressing themselves and doing all of those things. It's hard to not be excited.
I couldn't imagine the difference in that environment from.
Well, even Roe said it.
That's
right?
what I was about to say. Like Roe was talking about it too, where it just became. It was like walking around a morgue. And like nobody really wanted to say or do anything. You didn't know where the coach was. You're just like, I know we have to come to work. Mm-hmm. And now it's like open door policy. Like it's okay to be here whenever. Like I'm going to be here.
You
so
should want to be in
at
the
work.
building.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's a great building to be in. And now it feels like they want to actually be there. Like whether it be recruiting or just around. Like this is late in the evening where you have the chance to go home or
Right.
we're playing some baseball outside. It's like that. What?
Yep. Okay.
Okay. I'm pitching.
Yeah.
Let me give the old ball coach a cookie.
And that's work.
Yeah.
Well, it's a great
Team
play.
building.
A great play by Blake Baker. I mean, you got to give the head coach.
Yeah, of course. You get one.
Stroke the ego a little
Yeah.
bit here. I'll toss you up one.
Yeah, go to the short porch.
There you go.
Blake's got to feel like it's like senior year. Like All of his credits are pretty much done. A couple easy classes this year, nothing crazy. And then once, you do your job, easy year, you move on to your head coach job, go kill it after that. That's what it's got to feel like for Blake,
or
I would imagine.
It could be, maybe I'll go to grad school. Maybe I'll stick around for a while.
I mean,
And graduate top
super
of my
senior,
class.
baby.
Yeah.
Super. Yeah. No, I mean, that's it's definitely an exciting vibe around the staff, which then in turn creates an exciting vibe around the program, right? It's all, like I said, I mean, they have got the fan base wrapped around their finger as of right now because they're doing everything right. And when you go from what it was to what it is, it's hard to not just eat out of the hand of this coaching staff right now. And that's why I'm admitting to that's what's happening, right? I'm admitting that that's what we're doing. I mean, we are wrapped around the finger. I'm not trying to deny that because it's the case. I mean, it's hard to not be excited with what you see, right? And what you're witnessing is care. And when we've talked about fit at LSU, it's always been about caring. It's never been about where are you from or, do you have an accent or it's never been about that. It's been about, are you invested in the people in the building and the fan base and the relationship aspect? Because that's what Louisiana is, right? And right now what you're seeing is an intense and extreme amount of care from the staff, whether it's using the resources to the best of the ability, make sure you get the job done with a Seaton and a Levitt, the recruiting trail and building relationships with high school coaches and top talent in the state, and then just the fan base and the way that they've expressed everything through social media, whether it's pictures and videos and all of those things. It's hard to not be excited with where it's at right now. And another piece of that excitement would be the way that the national media is trying to diss you is failing. As the CSC investigation that we talked a little bit about yesterday, because like I said, we weren't worried about the investigation. That was the whole point yesterday. The investigation itself, not a worry. And you found that out now as the quote from LSU Deputy AD for External Affairs, Zach Greenwell, says, the CSC inquiry into non-reporting has been resolved with no disciplinary action, and any deals that require submission to NIL Go have been submitted. We appreciate the CSC's prompt review and resolution. So like we said yesterday, there was nothing to worry about from the inquiry and the investigation standpoint. The whole thing was really the way the national media portrayed it. And this makes the Athletic look even worse. That 3 days after you drop that piece and you use the LSU football images and you even include a reply underneath that talks about the Damon Williams situation that has nothing at all to do with the report that's put out, and then 3 days later it's all squashed and there is no disciplinary action. It just, once again, it makes the Athletic and those that put this article out and managed it the way they did look bad. And I have no idea if they were trying to be deceiving and deceptive when they posted the LSU football helmet with the article, but I would just be hard-pressed to think that was an accident and you were just choosing a generic photo that included the biggest brand in the sport.
They tried to do it again last night and deleted the tweet.
Really?
Yeah, they posted another one, saying the Athletic posted saying that LSU had been cleared with the LSU football helmet again.
The same one?
Not the same, a different LSU football
Nice.
helmet. I quote tweeted it. I was wondering why you weren't mentioning it, but they must have deleted
it down.
because it's not there anymore.
Unbelievable.
The quotes on this are so funny. Like the quotes on this tweet, whenever the LSU, the Athletic with the football helmet, it's all Reb fans.
Oh yeah.
Steve Willis, delicious. Ungrateful Reb, just different. Trey, just different. Tom Mars, our good buddy. This action by the CSC was investable from the moment Ross Dellinger reported LSU was promising Kiffin significant NIL-related roster investment to exceed $25 million, perhaps the most important determining factor for the coach. Nice way to put a target on your back. Tom, did you read the article? Or you just want to fire that one off?
Yeah, to rip that, put that tweet out real
Oh,
quick.
shit. I mean, Tom has an axe to grind with Lane.
Oh, I'm sure.
I thought lawyers liked facts.
I'm sure. But look, I mean, it's that, and it's also like there are in sports media today, right? You have your mediums that are clickbaity, right? Like I would not. I'm not going to sit here and say that Tingle and Co. doesn't lean into clickbait every now and again with a thumbnail or a post or a title, right? Those things. But we are not journalists, right? I'm not. This is a podcast, right? Now, if you're The Athletic, your job should be about what? Putting out the correct and
integrity,
and truthful news, and so it's just good to see that it's all squashed and there's nothing to talk about other than the fact that LSU's the villain. They will continue to be that until everybody sucks it up and wants to have fun with Lane Kiffin and his staff.
Tom, he had to clarify. For clarification, I was just observing that LSU invited scrutiny from the CSU by guaranteeing $25 million in NIL roster money, i.e., promising LSU would get it done whether or not the CSU approved $25 million NIL deals. For what it's worth, I'm not the first guy to point this out. Way to cover your ass, Tom.
Yeah, shout out Tom. But another LSU football news. There was a Fong bomb yesterday. If you missed it, Steve Wiltfong from Rivals on 3, whatever you want to call them. They got a Fong bomb, a crystal ball. Steve Wiltfong put in his expert prediction with a confidence level of 60%. If you look in the bottom left-hand corner.
What does that mean? This bomb might not go off. Like that is
60% chance this bomb.
They always go 60% though normally.
Early on.
Yeah, because
you gotta give yourself a way to
they introduced like the percentages system, and if you pay attention to this, everyone just does 60% no matter what. Like, and there's nothing wrong with it.
It's an expert prediction for LSU to land 5-star cornerback Joshua Dobson, who is the number 1 corner in the Rivals 500. Some other schools to be looking at. Wiltfong talked about Dobson. He said, I put my pick on LSU heading into the spring for 5-star cornerback Joshua Dobson following his weekend visit to Baton Rouge. He says Texas is another I'll be keeping a keen eye on with Dobson. I think they're going to rise in the new year. Others prominent include Tennessee, South Carolina, Clemson, Texas A&M, and Notre Dame. He is expected to go through his process. So, of course, it is a crystal ball, or expert prediction, with 60% confidence. And he's a 2027 recruit. And so there is still a long, long way to go there. But obviously, it's hard to not be confident where LSU would sit with the number 1 cornerback when you know who you've got in that position group, right? Who's coaching that room?
Yeah. I think that's where the 60% confidence comes from. It's strictly Corey Raymond. Like, he did it last year. He got the number 1 corner in the country, and this is why whenever he was removed from the staff and sent packing to Florida, I was like, this is a massive mistake. I know Brian Kelly felt like he needed to clear house,
right?
But there's certain pieces that you wanted to keep around the program, and this was one of them. Whenever you had Corey Raymond, who was only recruited LSU and recruited LSU well, but he goes to Florida, like, lost his fastball. It's like, okay, you can say that, but maybe it's this marriage that works the best. And then he comes back and immediately comes back on a 2-year prove-it deal also. Like, didn't even get the same contract that everybody else got, because I'd imagine that conversation was quite tense of, oh, you want me to come back here and work for you when you fired me? But everybody is telling you that I should be working here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'll take 2.
It's continued to work out well. I believe number 1 cornerback in 2025 in DJ Pickett. And then Finney, I think, was the number 1 or a top cornerback in the 2026 class.
Well, he was in 2027, yeah.
Right.
He was number 1.
He was the number 1 in 27, correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
And then he reclassified to 26, and then now expert prediction, 60% confidence, I will remind you, on number 1 cornerback Joshua Dobson, who they've visited with multiple times, and obviously he's made his way to campus this past weekend and the huge recruiting weekend that LSU put together. But it's just, once again, I'll talk about it from a PR perspective. It just continues to be good PR for LSU, even when maybe the national media and some of these other fan bases want it to look bad on LSU's part. They just continue to be successful, and all of these things play into the benefit of the Tigers in the way that they've handled this offseason up to this point.
You just continue to see why he left Ole Miss for LSU, because he doesn't pull this type of player. And if he's at Ole Miss, it's not usually as easy as it may be at LSU, because you have Corey Raymond on staff.
Right.
And Lane, being the person he is, knows who Corey Raymond is. Like, he's not. I would prefer him to stay on staff as opposed to leave. And
Right.
that's why you kind of come to LSU. It's already set up for you in a sense, instead of having to maybe poach Ole Miss to go like, I'd love to get Corey Raymond over here. It's like, well, he's not leaving.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just when you go to LSU, that's why you do it. Look, I mean, you got the parents rocking the gear. I hate to use the tagline, but it's just different. It's just a little bit different. And with that, Rivals 24/7 and ESPN have now all released their final 2026 player rankings. And at CGF Rights on Twitter put out where all of the LSU all the LSU signees land in that industry's top 100 and more. They have 6 players inside that top 100. Obviously, Lamar Brown, number 4 overall, the number 1 defensive lineman. Richard Anderson is the number 2 defensive lineman along with Lamar, and the number 32 overall player. Then you have Corey Barber, the wide receiver. He's the number 7 in his position, number 54 overall. 2 spots below him is Deuce Gerald's at number 56 overall. He's the number 4 defensive lineman. So just make sure you heard me correctly. The number 1 defensive lineman, the number 2 defensive lineman, and the number 4 defensive lineman in Brown, Anderson, and Gerald's. That is why you come to LSU as well, because Gerald's has ties to Louisiana. I believe his dad is from the Baton Rouge area, and then Lamar Brown and Richard Anderson are from Baton Rouge and New Orleans. So that's why you go to LSU. Then you have Trenton Henderson, number 93 overall, number 15 edge. Bryson Martinez, number 100 overall, the number 12 offensive tackle. And I will say, I'm very, very intrigued by Bryson Martinez. He is probably my favorite offensive addition from this recruiting class. Because I watched him play up close a handful of times last year at EA, and he played offensive tackle, tight end, wide receiver, fullback, and quarterback for EA. And I saw him go up and catch a fade ball in the back corner of Central's end zone, and my jaw dropped because it's a large man that plays offensive tackle catching a fade ball.
Is he also the one that played basketball?
Yes. I also saw him take a rebound off of one rim,
So you
go
coached
coast to
against him,
coast,
too.
and dunk it on the other. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Finney, number 166 overall and number 24 cornerback. Jabari Mack, number 167 overall, number 26 wide receiver. Aiden Hall, 226 overall, the number 21 safety. J.C. Anderson, the tight end, is number 13 overall there, and he is the 300th overall recruit to close out that top 300. There's a handful of other guys outside of the top 300. I mean, look at this. This is an offensive tackle.
This is crazy.
Dude, I'm telling this is and this is why I'm so interested to see.
Well, they're not going to do this.
Might use him as like
Yeah, Lane might have a package for
you know
him.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if there's an offensive mind that can find something to do with that level of athlete, he threw that touchdown.
A J.J. Pagese or something like that.
He's playing defensive line as well.
He did throw that.
I know. That's what I'm telling you. He lined up at quarterback.
That's stupid.
Little under.
I'm telling you, dude. This kid is unbelievable.
That's awesome.
And I just, I mean, what month are we in? February. February thoughts for LSU football. How are they going to use Bryson Martinez?
Yeah.
I mean, because you've got your offensive line, you've got a lot of older, mature pieces, and with the offensive minds that are in that building, you're telling me they're not going to come up with a package for that?
Who was his best offensive lineman at Ole Miss? Didn't he do stuff? Did he?
Oh, he had the defense. What was it?
Pagese, JJ Pagese.
Yeah, that's what
couple
you were
years
saying.
ago.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. They're going to find a way.
He put him at fullback. He helped him with the tush push. He put him in motion a lot.
Wildcat.
Yeah,
he was taking
Wildcat it.
shotgun snaps and just running it up the middle.
All right, everybody bet on it now. Do we see Wildcat Bryson Martinez?
In 4
In
years?
career or season?
Yeah, career.
I'm going to say both. This season?
No, not this season.
But
Yeah,
career?
yeah.
Career, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I bet you see
I
him
would
in
agree.
in some sort of formation this season.
Yeah, I would say you see him outside of those 5 spots along the line at some point this year.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. Little H-back.
I don't think he gets a carry this year, though.
I don't think it'll be Wildcat quarterback.
No, they'll put him. Maybe they put him in on the goal line. No,
Yeah.
Maybe a little distraction, you know?
Yeah,
just throw him
yeah.
out there.
I'm telling you, if you saw that and you're not intrigued to go watch more of his high school film, I'm telling you, go check it out. He went and he did so because they played Central in the second round of the playoffs, and I went to that game, and he threw a touchdown, caught a touchdown, ran for a touchdown. It was unbelievable. It's pretty impressive. So
6'6", 300. Put him right next to Tradez.
that's what I'm saying.
Just as a social experiment.
They would because now you got the wheels turning in my brain.
You throw Lamar out there as well.
We've talked about this tight end position and do they have an inline blocker? Tradez with. I mean, who's to say Bryson Martinez doesn't end up with like a number 80 jersey? You know?
Could happen.
Like instead of going
Borderline.
70 whatever for the offensive line, he just gets they give him like 84 or something.
You could take that spot.
Kind of, but borderline. You don't worry about being the tight end anymore.
I would be pissed. Got my spot took.
So
I was
we'll
having
see.
fun doing that. I get a cool number.
I guess we're 89.
Yeah.
No one in my family's ever
Not a
worn
big fat guy.
89.
That's what I'd be thinking. I got like a skinny guy number.
Yeah.
Who is it? Who is it? Gordon. It's not D. Gordon. He's a skinny guy.
Yeah.
But for LSU, that used to with Les Miles.
Oh
You
yeah,
remember
yeah,
this?
yeah.
D. Anderson?
No, it was a third offensive. It was a tight end, but they plumped him up.
Right.
And made him essentially a 6
Where,
offensive
was he wear
lineman.
86?
Mm-hmm. Something like
Something
that.
like
But
that.
it's I want to say I know it's not D. Gordon, but it might be D. Gordon.
Start turning that brain.
They'll know.
I'm
they'll know in
trying.
the
I
chat.
don't know.
It's the dark days of LSU.
Yeah, no, it was a rough time. Chef, OL6 and overload packages. Yeah, this is the SEC,
Dylan
not
Gordon.
4A high school. First of all, that's 5A high school. But second, I'm not saying it's going to happen against Alabama or Texas. But I mean, you're telling me they can't make something happen against McNeese and Tech?
That almost feels disrespectful. Like, yeah, we'll put our fucking backup left tackle freshman in. He's going to throw a touchdown against you guys. Yeah, 85. I remember Dylan Gordon.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah,
He's so
Dylan
fat. He's
They
stout.
made him.
Yeah,
they forced
had
him.
to.
Get him the rock.
Shout out to the nutrition team, man. Yeah, there it is. Mike said Dylan Gordon in the chat. But yeah, no, I mean, Bryson Martinez could be a weapon. Just saying. In other news, we'll go into the 2 claps this morning. LSU women's basketball is now number 5 in the AP poll. So that means Thursday's matchup will be between the number 4 Texas Longhorns and the number 5 LSU Tigers. A top 5 matchup in Austin in prime time. I think 8 p.m. It's a late one. So we'll be here late Thursday night, 8 p.m. tip for the Tigers and the Longhorns. Top 5 matchup. And I'm going to talk about it a good bit tomorrow, but I feel pretty confident in the Tigers in this one. So we'll continue to pay attention there, of course. 2 claps for the LSU Tigers is there. Number 5 in the AP poll. Ready. In other LSU women's basketball news, Lola Lampley has been named a McDonald's All-American. She's a 2026 signee for the Tigers. Out of Indiana. She's the number 1 player in the state of Indiana, in the state of Indiana. And she's the number 17 overall. She is a McDonald's All-American for the 2026 All-American game. This was, I think, last year LSU had 2, and Zakaya and Grace were both McDonald's All-Americans. And now you see Lola Lampley there, an All-American. And a great graphic here.
I was about to say this graphic
fries,
sick as French fries.
So tough.
That is elite.
So tough.
That is elite.
Best
Shout out.
fries in the game.
And she's between the golden arches. Like that's the McDonald's M.
Oh, it is.
That's-
Goddamn.
It's a great graphic.
Schwartz has been very.
He's talking them up.
Mm-hmm. Well, they deserve it.
They're delivering. So 2 claps to Lola Lampley for being an All-American and the LSU women's basketball graphic there between the golden arches with the fries. 2 claps. Ready.
That would make me want to be a McDonald's All-American.
Yeah,
so
it's a
much
sick
more.
graphic.
Yeah, I get the fries.
Yeah,
I'm a
that's-
McDonald's All-American. I'll tell you what. 20 years running.
Not running.
So yeah. Yep.
Georgie, what are you laughing at over there?
I know my place. Lloyd.
McDonald's, yeah.
It's relatable.
Yeah.
Also, 2 claps for Chris Hilton. Another fast food reference in this tweet that he put out as he took a photograph with his 4 All-Star Bowl uniforms, right? He has the Hula Bowl, the American Bowl, the Shrine Bowl, and the Senior Bowl all laid out in front of him, those 4 jerseys. He's also sitting in front of a television that's playing Stranger Things. But he's got all 4 jerseys in front of him, and he includes the caption that says, Wendy's. The Wendy's 4 for $4.
I didn't get it.
I knew he wasn't. I wasn't going to ask. I was like, there's no way he gets it.
Me and White were all over that.
Yeah.
But the 4 for $4 there is he's got all 4 All-Star Senior Bowl jerseys, the Senior Bowl, the East-West Shrine, American, and Hula. It was awesome to see Chris get acknowledged in that way, to get out there and work in all 4 of those games, to display his talent, because if there's anything he balls out in, it's a bowl game, right, Lloyd?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is the perfect opportunity for him, because anytime I saw him play, and when he played well, it was both bowl games he played in. So, but he also deserves this.
Yes.
Like, I think this is where people are, or at least scouts are, yeah, when you look at the measurables and look at the talent, it's, yeah, we'll give him any opportunity if he wants to do it. I think if he as many eyeballs as he can get in front of will only help him.
100% I agree. And I'm happy for
Did he
the player
do
and the
anything
person.
in
He
the-
played well.
Okay,
He
good.
did. I don't know Senior Bowl how much he really got because he was a late ad.
Right.
But the other 3, I know East-West Shrine, he really showed out. There were some good reports there.
Good for him.
But shout out to Chris Hilton. 2 claps for old Chris Hilton Jr. already. Let's see. In other 2 claps, anybody else throw something in there? Let's see. We had we have 3 LSU Tigers named to the Baseball All-America Top 200. Who threw that one in there?
I did.
Koji? Who we got? Who we got in that top 200 there?
We got Milam.
Of
we
course.
Got Jake Brown, and we got Curiel, as always. They put a little bit of disrespect on Jake Brown there. A little bit low, I think.
What was he? What were the numbers?
I want to say.
Say,
Sorry, my
you
Wi-Fi's
have
not-
Curiel
136,
8.
Right.
84.
So this is for the
84.
MLB draft.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
136 for Brown feels like a placeholder spot because this is his, like, you're going to know what Jake Brown is after this year.
Yeah.
That's
Work
it.
your
Like,
way up.
he could be in the top 4.
Because I'm sure Ethan Fry was probably not high up boards.
Probably wasn't
Yeah,
on
no,
it.
he
He
last
probably
year.
wasn't on
List.
any. Yeah.
And then he ends up being, he was a, what overall pick?
90, I want
I
to
was going to say
say.
he was in the top 100.
Yes.
I do
to
like where they
Houston.
have. I do like where they have Milam. I think he'll go up.
Yeah.
This year,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
But I do like. I think that's a good. I'm glad he's top 100.
Yeah, and then you see Curiel there,
Yeah.
top 10.
Yeah, that's
of course.
pretty high.
No surprise. He's number 8 overall. Curiel, obviously going into his sophomore year, his money years, he's a 2-year player. Last season, he was a 2025 second-team All-American, first-team freshman All-American, second-team All-SEC, first-year SEC academic honor roll.
Get that out of there.
He had a team-high 345 average, was 20 doubles, 2 triples, 7 homers, 55 ribbies, 67 runs. There you go, Christian. And he was named to the College World Series All-Tournament team after collecting 6 hits, 3 RBI, 3 runs, and in LSU's 5 College World Series game. He also hit a team-high 571 in the Super Regional Sweep of West Virginia with a double, a homer, 5 ribbies, and 6 runs. Milam was named to the 2025 College World Series All-Tournament team, hitting .350 in 5 games with 2 doubles, 2 ribbies, and 4 runs. He hit .385 in LSU's 11 NCAA
What are you
tournament
looking
games.
at me for?
You keep calling him Mr. 211. I just heard 350 and 385 are the 2 most important weekends of your life.
He was phenomenal in the postseason. I've never discredited what Milam did in the postseason. He was your best hitter up and down the lineup in the postseason.
what
But
he
we were
does.
talking about the best shortstop in college baseball. You're talking about Rock Chalowski, who was great in the postseason as well as the regular season.
Well,
and
he only
Justin
played
LeBron,
in 2 games.
Rock Chalowski?
The UCLA?
They went to the College World Series. What are you talking
I
about?
know, that's what I'm saying.
Well, they
He
played,
two.
regionals, super regionals, and
Oh,
College
that
World
didn't
Series.
until they got to the big boys.
Oh, okay, right. Of course.
You tell me where UCLA plays baseball, they can't even find Jackie Robinson Field.
That's fine. Look, UCLA is obviously not as good of a program as LSU. It's still, I can't have you hit 211 against the best competition in the country
He does
for
it.
10 weeks, and then have you say you're the best shortstop in college baseball.
I'll take my 350 and 385 in the 11 NCAA tournament games. 5 doubles, a home.
The best part
13
is
RBIs and 13 runs.
he's got a
scored.
season.
He was phenomenal.
He's got a season in front of him, and I'm excited to see.
But I
what
won't be
Milam
mad if he does
can
that
do.
again. If he hits 210 or whatever, and then
Oh,
it
you
gets
turn it
to-
on in the
yeah.
postseason,
I
finally,
think that's a great way to live life.
He was voted to the NCAA Baton Rouge Regional All-Tournament team. He hit .417 in 4 games with a double, 3 ribbies, and 5 runs. He committed only 5 errors at shortstop in the 2025 season, posting a .979 fielding percentage. And so that's 5 errors and 234 chances. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. But overall on the season, he was .295, 14 doubles, 2 triples, 11 homers, 57 ribbies, and 50 runs. He was named a 2025 third team academic All-American as well. Because they are scholars.
They're
They
scholars.
are, I promise.
Despite what this next person has to.
Because Jake Brown said they're not, and he had a 3.68 GPA. Shout out to him.
It was 4-0.
Not
Fell
third
off.
place.
He was. But he played in 64 games last year, hit .320, 9 doubles, 2 triples, 8 homers, 48 ribbies, and 45 runs. He batted a team-high .385 in the College World Series with 4 ribbies and 2 runs scored.
Needed it.
He delivered a clutch 2-run single, if you remember. This was the chess move, man. It's going to make me salivate when I think about it. In that Arkansas semifinal game to give LSU that 2-1 lead. But he batted .324 in the 11 NCAA tournament games with a double, a homer, 9 ribbies, and 6 runs. He was 3 for 5 with 2 RBI against UCLA, tying his career high with 3 hits, 2 for 4 in Super Regional Game 2 versus West Virginia, with one of those being a 2-run homer. At the end of the game, he had 4 ribbies in that game. So some talent there for LSU in addition to everything else they got. Because this roster, you could continue to go. You look at every list preseason-wise, first base, catcher, pitching, short, second. They just consistently have just their names pop up around these lists because of the talent on this roster. And there are your 3 top 200 players for this upcoming MLB draft, and Derek Curiel at number 8, Stephen Milam at 84, and Jake Brown at 136. So we'll see where they end up at the end of the year, because I have a feeling they might all jump up to a higher number, which is impressive with Curiel being at 8.
Right, and
Could
you
sneak up
have
that board.
still have some people on the squad that just aren't draft eligible that would probably be in the top 200.
Of course.
William Schmidt, Case, and Evans. Like, you have some names that you could throw out there that would be. LSU could fill this thing up if they wanted to. It's just unfortunate.
And they probably still could, even with guys that are draft eligible that just aren't on the radar yet.
Right.
Because like
We'll
we
see.
said, I mean, Ethan Fry probably wasn't on the top 200 going into last year. And ends up being a top 100 overall pick. So I'm excited. Ready to see the Tigers in Alec Box coming up. I think, how many days away are we?
10?
10 days away. Well, we got Braswell days away. He was 10 last year.
Was that Aaron Nola 10?
Aaron Nola was 10. Who else is a 10? Trying to think of past 10s.
Let me hit Google.
Could have done some research going into this. Put them together. Those are just the first 2 off the top of my head. 10. We'll see. The chat will throw some 10s at us. Hit us with some 10s for LSU baseball.
Livy
We're 10
Dunn,
days
ha,
away.
ha,
I was literally I wasn't going to say her, but I was going to say one.
From LSU Baseballs. We are 10 days away from first pitch in Alec Box. We appreciate all of you hanging out with us here on this Tuesday morning. Do not forget, we are brought to you by our friends over at AJ Sports Cards. AJ Sports Cards. I got the sticker right up here on my laptop. You see it? AJ Sports Cards. Shout out to them and all that they mean to us. They've been supporting us since day number 1. Before we even were live from this YouTube channel, AJ Sports Cards was ready to sponsor and support us in our journey. And they also have an excellent, excellent shop right there on Drusilla Lane. 3348 Drusilla Lane is the address. Go check out AJ Sports Cards, but make sure to follow them on social media. AJ Sports Cards 225BR on Instagram, and it's just AJ Sports Cards on Facebook. They'll keep you up to date on anything new that they get in store, and also some really, really cool events that they put on throughout the year where you can meet a handful of these LSU athletes that we're talking about. I think Stephen Milam was signing autographs last year, the one we swung by, right? He's going to be a top 100 pick in the MLB draft coming up. So make sure you check out AJ Sports Cards as they bring you our show every single morning. There it is. There is AJ Sports Cards there. They've got plenty of product for anyone that is interested. And if you want to get your it's a very good way for your children to learn athletes early on in life, right? And not just who the athletes are, what team they played for, maybe the college they came from.
You get the stats
it's a fun game to play. The stats, you get the numbers on there as well. Shout out to our friends over at AJ Sports Cards. We're going to take a quick break here as we close out hour number 1 here on this Tuesday morning and come back with more Tingle & Co. right after this.
In honor of Alan Ward Granning III, fondly known by family and friends as Wardo. In 2019, the oldest brother of the tribe passed away unexpectedly. His remaining siblings and loved ones wanted to honor his memory in a special way. In 2022, Ward's family decided to combine the need for a sandwich shop in downtown Natchez with a desire to pay tribute to Ward's love of good friends, good times, and great food. Through blood, sweat, tears, and countless hours of hard work, Wardo's was born. So go visit Wardo's today at 309 North Broadway Street in Natchez, where the po' boys are so good, you'll swear you're in Cajun country.
Hey, Miss Lou, come visit us, Tom and Wright Granning at Go Martin on the Go Deli.
Go Mart has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you may need.
Located at the corner of Highland Boulevard and Highway 61 South in Natchez.
Also stop by Wardo's Po' Boys at 309 North Broadway on the beautiful Natchez Bluff,
where everyone is family.
When it comes to your home, the roof over your head matters. At CAS Roofing, we don't just install shingles, we build peace of mind. With years of experience and a commitment to craftsmanship, our team shows up on time, gets the job done right, and treats every project like it's our own home. Whether it's repair, a replacement, or a storm damage that caught you off guard, CAS Roofing is ready. We're local, we're dependable, and we stand behind every nail, every shingle, and every promise we make. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about roofing, it's about protecting what matters most. CAS Roofing, built on trust, backed by quality.
All right, welcome back here as we open up hour number 2 on this Tuesday morning. We will be joined by everyone's favorite LSU quarterback at 9:30, about 30 minutes. Rohan Davey will make his way into the studio as he shot me a text right during the break. You guys booked at 9:30?
No, sir.
No, sir. Come on. And so he will make his
Even
way
if we
over.
were, we would move some things around. Yeah, you get the first go. Yeah.
Either you move your interview to 9 or we'll do it tomorrow.
We'd have to be up.
You still bringing that brisket Thursday? Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you're good. Ro will be in here at 9:30 to talk some LSU football, some LSU sports. Because, look, as much as Ro's a football guy, right? He's a quarterback, former LSU quarterback. He is an LSU athletics fan, right? Makes his way to the men's and women's basketball games. He's all around all of it. He'll be in here with us Thursday night to watch LSU women's basketball, and he'll obviously bring his brisket. But on the LSU football front, just a little bit of off-season fodder. As SEC Mike, I know a lot of people have their feelings about him. Speaking of clickbait, he put out LSU's 2026 schedule with his predictions on wins and losses. He had LSU going undefeated through week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, through week 7 before they hit that October 24th matchup with Auburn, where they will drop their first game. They would then go into the bye week and come back and win against Alabama after that, then drop 2 in a row back-to-back weekends to Texas and Tennessee, and then close it out with a win on the road against Arkansas, which would leave LSU at a 9-3 overall record. And Wyatt, you quote tweeted this yesterday from our page. Got a lot of action on that. Oh yeah, some engagement there. But I wanted to get everybody's thoughts on this 12-game slate here and his predictions on where LSU's losses come from. Obviously, starting the season off 7-0. Is strong, but then you lose 3 out of 5, according to old Mike.
The thing that I argued the most with people was about Auburn. We were talking about it off air. And I just want everybody to understand, I'm not saying that LSU's not going to be as good as Auburn. I'm not saying Auburn's going to be a better football team than LSU. But what people need to understand is the spot on the schedule absolutely sucks for LSU. Mm-hmm. You're coming off of 7 games in a row, right? 5 of which are, well, not SEC, but conference games, one against Clemson. And it's on the road. So you're playing for the 8th week in a row since they eliminated that first bye. And Auburn's going to be better than they were last year. I've said it, I really like Alex Golesh as a coach. Byron Brown, one of the better quarterbacks in the portal. They got DJ Durkin back. The defense is going to be tough. You can't name me the last time LSU walked into Jordan Hare and won easily. Because it hasn't happened in my lifetime. The last time was 98 or 96, right? So LSU could absolutely win that game, but people who are sleeping on Auburn and just saying they're going to walk through that game, that's going to be a tough game, man. 8 games in 8 weeks on the road, one of the toughest places to play in the SEC. Everything else in it is fine. I think I would swap the Tennessee loss to the A&M game, but not bad.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on Auburn. I think LSU wins that game, but I do think that it's a spot that can get a little dicey, kind of like you said. You're going on the road to Jordan Hare, and when you listen to people talk about going on the road to Auburn to go against the Tigers, it doesn't matter the talent that's on the roster. It's a spooky place. It's just a place where odd things happen, and it's a hard place to win. And I think, like you said, that's the part that really gets me is the lack of the week, the early season bye week. Mm-hmm. And I'll be very intrigued to watch the effect that has, not just on LSU, but everybody. You know what I mean? Where you're going through, like you said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of your first 8 games are conference games. You know, you're going Clemson, Ole Miss, A&M, Kentucky, Mississippi State, and Auburn all before you have a bye. That's a long stretch with a lot of tough games in there. Now, I love the spot where they slid the McNeese game, all right, which obviously it's McNeese and LSU, not the same level of football. So that gets you a little break, you would say, in between A&M before you begin the stretch of your SEC schedule. But that Auburn game is in a tough spot. That's 7 straight weeks of football, or 8 straight weeks of football, going on the road to a tough place to win. I did think it was interesting the Texas and Tennessee losses back-to-back.
That's what I thought too.
Later on, go ahead, Poach.
I didn't think that. I feel like it's weird that you win all those games right away. You win 7 in a row, and then I agree with the Auburn loss. I think that's going to be the first game that you lose, and I think you beat Tennessee. I think that having 2 losses that late into the season is a little bit out of character for Lane Kiffin and the staff, I would say. Yeah,
I see. The interesting thing is, I would almost say for Lane Kiffin, outside of this last season, right, because we've seen kind of the growth of Kiff, but you look back at 2024, and I think that's what a lot of people base going into next year off of, is, okay, what's he done when he's had this level of talent? 2024 is the closest thing you can find. And he dropped some games that he didn't need to drop, and I think there's going to be a lot of pressure. Obviously, going back-to-back Bama and Texas is tough, and then on the road to Neyland, and depending on – but I just think to say Tennessee's a loss right now, I can't, because I don't know what Tennessee's team's going to look like.
Yeah.
I don't know who their quarterback's going to be. And so it's going to be interesting to see, but I'm surprised seeing the 7 straight wins early on and then losing 3 out of 5 later on to close it out. It does surprise me. But that's the SEC schedule. Those things happen where it's a grueling, long season, and when you're playing those tough opponents, those things can follow.
And I think I'm not saying that they're going to lose this game. I do think they're going to beat Kentucky, but I think Kentucky's going to be a very good team next year.
I definitely think they're going to be very improved.
And I think that's going to be a tougher game than some people will think. I do think they'll win, and I think they win by a couple scores. But
you were right. 1998, September 19th, 1998, LSU won 31-19 in Auburn.
Outside of that, I don't think they won by more than 5 points.
There's not been.
2012, you won 12-10.
It's been close every time since.
Football game ever.
You've won 21-17, lost 48-11, 22-21. That was the Cole Tracy game. 18-13 you lose. 41-7 you lose. 12-10 you win. 24-17 you lose. 26-21 you win. 7-3 you lose. You remember that game, huh, Lloyd? 2006?
My dad tells me about that game.
Pass interference.
10-9 you lose. 31-7 you lose. 34-17 you lose. 31-19 you win. That's 1998. So just history will tell you, it's a tough place to play.
And the team is tough. I mean, this is the same program that gave you trouble in 2019.
Right, and also, I would look at 2022, right? LSU's an SEC championship berth team. Auburn was not a very good football team, and they were playing their
backup quarterback.
Third string back. It was Robbie Ashford playing quarterback in that game.
That was a tough game.
And you had to grind it out 21-17, So it's going to be a tough one. I thought it was interesting. I thought the Auburn discussion was very, very interesting.
I think because we didn't play them last year, people may have
since 23.
2 years in a row we haven't played them. People have forgotten what the LSU Auburn game is, and that is a clusterfuck. Every single year, there is something absolutely insane that happens, and it's always a close game. I feel the same way about when LSU plays Florida. It does not matter what the rankings are. It does not matter what the records are. Anyone can win that game, and it's going to be a clusterfuck. Yep. You have to go in and play your best game, and you're still probably only going to win by 1 score.
Yeah. No, I would agree with you. I do. So I think LSU does beat Auburn. I also think they do beat Tennessee. But there are some other games in here,
Well, I think what happened is how we landed on Auburn, and he's not wrong. I have the same sentiment about LSU Auburn as you do, where it's always just feels like something happens. It's just there's this allure around the game where it doesn't matter how good Auburn is, doesn't matter how good LSU is, something happens. And so it always does feel like a 1-score game, but I also think who'd made this.
SEC Mike.
SEC Mike went win. Where are the
That's
losses?
too many wins, right?
Yeah, he's like, where are the losses?
It's fair.
And that's where he got to Auburn, probably talked himself into it a little bit. And he's like, well, now they're coming off a bye, off a loss. They can beat Bama. Probably is very high on Texas. And he's like,
Right.
only 2 losses in Lane Kiffin's first year at LSU. Let me throw Tennessee in there. And then that's how he got to 3.
So I'll ask you, Lloyd, what win would you swap out for a loss, if there is one, on this?
Oh, to get to 3? Like keep it at 3?
Yeah. If you're gonna say Tennessee's a win or Auburn's a win, or I'll just ask you, what would you change on it in general, wins and losses?
I don't think you lose to Tennessee.
I would agree.
I agree.
I don't think you can stay right there.
So you think 10-2,
And
close it out.
If I have to pick a loss, it's probably going. I would say going to Kentucky, but I really don't think that's going to be a loss with him being a first-year head coach also, and then you're coming off of McNeese.
Right.
So you can kind of that's okay to look ahead there.
Yeah.
And then obviously going to Ole Miss, I think that could.
Yeah.
I mean, we could say whatever we want. Like that
Right,
place,
right.
that's going to be an environment in which I don't think any coach has ever been in since Nick Saban came back to Baton Rouge.
That's a big.
And that said, it won't be to the same extent because the stadium's not the same, but it's going to be so hostile in there that it's either Lane Kiffin's going to put up 100 points or you're going to be in an absolute
grind it out.
Well, what happened in the football game? It's not going to be about football, and so it's just going to be such a weird environment to play in because it'll be everything else but the game itself. It's just going to be lanekiffin.com.
Like Wyatt said a couple of days ago, it's going to be the most emotional game of the season, and I mean, it's just not.
And then you have right.
It's not even going to be X's and O's. It's going to be like who can keep their cool, who can execute.
Right.
Man, penalties
Who's
everywhere.
Who's built for that more?
But for me, the fact that is going to be your most emotional game of the season makes me feel like the Texas A&M game is the one that I would swap out for a loss. I'm not saying you can't win that game, but like to come off of that Ole Miss game where you're going on the road, you're going to have to deal with, just hell in Oxford. To have to come back home and play against a Texas A&M team that you're going to have to try and get up for because they came in and they took over your stadium last year, and they're still going to be like a top 10, top 15 football team. That, I think, is the game that I would swap out for Tennessee because I do think you beat Tennessee. I don't know what's going to happen with Joey Aguilar, but that A&M game also really scares me.
That's a crazy back-to-back, I will say. Ole Miss
Crazy.
and A&M.
Yeah, no, it is.
Crazy
I mean, that is a tough stretch.
It's your two most emotionally invested games you have.
100%,
back
to back.
Yeah.
Well, and for me personally, it's the two teams I hate losing to the most.
Yeah.
Is Ole Miss and A&M.
Like,
If you would've-
want to beat the brakes off them every time.
Yes.
If you would have asked me what teams I want to beat this year, those are the two.
Yeah.
If I had to pick a loss, I don't think I'd go with A&M simply because I think the story from last year fits the mold too well next year. I'm buying into the story.
The storyline?
In the sense that thank you
script?
A&M. So I'm going to put that loss on Alabama. Like y'all said, Auburn is going to be a tough game. I think getting up for Alabama the next week that's not the hard part. I think just trying to beat Alabama, shake the boogeyman, because you beat them, twice since 2012.
Yeah.
I think that's where you got to shake the boogeyman, and I think Lane trying to shake the boogeyman year one is going to be tough.
Yeah, I mean, because look, as much as we say Saban is gone, you have not beat DeBoer yet, and there have been times where you've had teams that, like, I would say 2024, Alabama wasn't a great football team. Now, they were more talented than you were, but you just absolutely crapped the bed in that football game. It was disgusting. I think it's going to be an interesting season for sure because there are there's a lot of different things to look at in each one of these weeks. And I would agree with everyone's sentiment about that Ole Miss game. I think that's the interesting part about A&M for me, because if you start the season, you would assume top 10, right? Or around that.
Right.
13.
You beat Ole Miss, who's also going to be ranked on the road in the most watched game probably of the season. It's going to be riding at an all-time high, and what Death Valley will look like on September 26th, which will be a night game because legally it has to be, right? In the month of September, you can't have day games in Baton Rouge. So it's going to be a night game. If you're going 3-0 into that A&M matchup, I would assume, I don't know what A&M's schedule is. I would assume they'll also probably be 3-0 going into that. And you would be coming off of the highest of highs with a win in Oxford. I would assume the atmosphere for that game probably going to be unbelievable.
A&M will be 3-0.
You know, that's the part to me where it's like, it's the thing I can never shake is like I just can't ever pick LSU to lose at home. But with this slate, having A&M, Alabama, and Texas all at home, it's hard for me to say they're going to win all three of those. Right. But at the same time, I also just who I am is like, it's LSU at home, and all of those are going to be night games.
And if you are, at least if you beat Bama at home, then have Texas. I mean, that's an insane slate.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Like for home games, more so than anything. Like I know going to Oxford is great, but like you have A&M at home. Texas,
Clemson.
Clemson at home.
Right.
A&M at home.
We didn't even talk about Clemson.
This is
nobody scared.
No,
Clemson?
Fuck no.
Nobody intimidated.
We're steamrolling them.
That place is going to be.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be
that place is going to be insane, dude.
All right, which game has the best crowd?
Look at what. I think A&M.
Think so?
I'd say Clemson.
I think
depending
Texas.
on how
Clemson, yeah.
Depending on how the Ole Miss game goes.
Right.
A&M.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
If they're undefeated, Texas.
I think
This is why I
Texas
think it's going to be a gradual build, right?
It's every game's going to get.
There's so many factors that go into the A&M, and then because the Texas one at that point could be like a top 5 matchup with the two most talented rosters. And the storylines that go into
Sark versus Lane.
Sark and Kiffin at USC.
Stop,
and then
bro, it's February.
Just go through it. You know what I mean? You can gas the whole thing. Like it could be, you got Cam Coleman versus DJ Pickett, and then Jordan Seaton versus Colin Simmons, Arch versus Levitt. You could turn this thing into a monster, right?
And you have a lot of fans that are still waiting to get their lick back for 2020.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of things, but I would say the safest bet's to say Clemson, right? Because at that point, there is nothing but
nobody can.
There's no volatility there. It's going to be nuts, no matter what.
It's going to be crazy. So it's exciting, and this is off-season fodder at its finest when you look at that schedule because it's going to be exciting. But we wanted to do it now.
Oh, wow.
So then after spring football, we can sit back and look at it again after you've kind of gotten a look at everybody. And then, of course, once we get to July, August time, you talk about the schedule again. It's kind of a 3-step process to getting yourself prepared for what is. Because right now, I would say you'll have them at 9-3, and then you'll see them in spring, and you'll be like, okay, well, they might be 10-2, 11-1, and then it gets to August, and you're like, all right, they're going to be 12-0. You know, that's just how it goes.
Has DeBoer been at Bama 2 years? This was going into year 3.
This will be year 3.
This is him at Washington. No, this is him at
Looks
year
good.
Year 3 going into Alabama.
We go back.
Because I would say he doesn't look fat in the Washington picture. Like he's bigger, obviously.
He looks
healthy.
healthy.
He looks like healthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he not anymore. I mean, they are stressing that man.
That's
out.
what I'm saying. The stress of the Alabama
They
job
are.
is something. So
It's presidential.
Mm-hmm. But it's crazy what stress can do to a man.
That's unbelievable.
I mean, this is a man going into, and he has to go into Baton Rouge with maybe his job on the line. Because the one thing he hasn't done
What's their schedule?
is lose to LSU yet, and that's still going
He
to
has
be
not
a thing.
lost to LSU, yeah.
So it might be one more. He'll age rapidly.
That's public.
Yeah, I mean that is crazy. It's unbelievable what stress will do to you.
So Alabama's got Eastern Carolina rather. Kentucky on the road, Florida State at home, South Carolina at home, Mississippi State on the road, Georgia at home, Tennessee on the road, Texas A&M at home, bye week, LSU on the road, Vandy on the road, Chattanooga at home, and then Auburn at home.
So they've got Georgia, Tennessee, and A&M 3 in a row before the bye in LSU.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he could be sitting at me. If he drops 2 out of those 3 going into the LSU game, it's a lot of pressure. But
It's
I would
not the
say
worst.
it's not the worst schedule.
Not for an SEC. It's not horrible.
I mean, because Florida State, who on earth knows what they're going to look like? You have South Carolina. You get Georgia at home. You do have to go to Neyland, but then you also get A&M at home. We'll see. It'll be interesting to watch. That's for sure. But that stress, man, it's getting to him.
Yeah.
It's getting to
This
him.
guy's power rankings for 2026, his first set of power rankings. He has Ole Miss at 1.
It's a
Who's
lot
this?
of clickbait.
SEC Mike.
Oh, I mean,
He had
He
Blake
also had
Baker as
Blake-
the 9th defensive coordinator in the
and
SEC.
that one made me sick.
Yeah, below Will Muschamp, who has not been a coordinator in 11 years. Fucking insane.
Yeah, there you go. No, I
Corporate
mean, I
Senate
agree.
too.
It's just, I
I
mean,
didn't
Blake
wanna
Baker at 9 defensive coordinator. Because, okay, what would be the biggest knock against Baker as your DC?
Mobile
Mobile
quarterback.
quarterbacks? And my point, and the way my thought process has gone on this front, because I understand the concern, because a lot of people feel that way. I've heard it a lot. Because I talk about Blake Baker in the highest regard as a defensive coordinator. And I get a lot of pushback. People are like, well, how can you feel like that when you can't stop a running quarterback, right? My thought going into this season is the buy-in and the excitement that you're seeing from the coaching staff. He gets to sit at a table, right, with Lane Kiffin and Charlie Weiss Jr. and those offensive minds, and he can ask them the question, as an OC or as a play caller or as coaches that like to use mobile quarterbacks, what's something that y'all don't like to see? What's a way that our defense can defend that better? And I mean, that you don't think that the offensive minds that have tried to scheme against those sorts of things can go, well, look, this is what. So if you do this and this kind of go through it, you don't think that can help grow and kind of solve that problem in a sense, where if they just combine the brain power in the room and say, offensively, this is what we don't like seeing when we have our mobile quarterback in, right? And then Blake Baker can take that and use some of those ideas and details to help grow that part, because it is. I understand the concern, right? I think Blake Baker is a top defense coordinator in the country, not just the SEC. But I get it. I mean, we've watched Jalen Milroe run all over him. You've watched Diego Pavia. You've watched Marcel Reed. You've seen. We've all watched those things happen. I do think bringing this new staff in, conversations like those, and just a new sense of buy-in can alleviate some of those problems, right?
I also think, and look, take this with a grain of salt, because I was probably saying this at this year last time as well, but I think this specific defense, the roster, the talent you've acquired, is more built to stop running quarterbacks, because I think you're better suited to get pressure with just 4. And Blake's going to send the house sometimes. That's going to happen. You're going to get out of your rush lanes. You're going to give up some plays like that. But I think when you have a guy like Prince Will, and then Jordan Ross and Relaford on the other side, which Relaford, people forget about him. He was this breakout star of fall camp. If you can go and get pressure with 4 as opposed to having to send 5, 6, 7 guys like you did last year, that's going to make it much easier for you to be able to stop a running quarterback, where you're not having to do these stunts, these blitzes. You can just send 4, say, go get the quarterback, stay in your rush lanes, and then I think it makes it a lot easier on the back end.
Yeah. No, I would agree. I think this is the most talented defensive front that Blake Baker's had since he's gotten here. And I don't think it's really that close. I mean, you went out and you spent on edge rushers last year, and Peyton, Pyburn, and Butler, and they were good, right? But I don't think they were as good as advertised in some spots. And I think they've done that in the edge room as well as the interior of that defensive line, getting a Dominic McKinley back, going against Cephalian Green from Clemson, the freshman class they've brought in, Blockton from Auburn, those pieces they've done there. And then you have Daugherty, Weeks, Keys, Singleton in your linebacking core, as well as what they've got on the back end, which is top tier with PJ, DJ, Benefield, Cooley, Spears. Like, they just have so much talent on this defense, and I think the talent does play a key factor, especially on that defensive front. And this is the best one he's had up to this point.
And kind of to your earlier point, he can now it feels like a relationship with Lane Kiffin, who he can lean on to be like, what did you see against this, against my defense? Now I can actually talk to the coach that I'm coaching with. If he goes to Brian Kelly for that, I mean, I don't think there's much of a conversation had, because that's not really how the relationship was. It was like, and Joe Sloan, I don't know how much of I would take his maybe answer with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I mean,
you're scoring 10 points a game.
Hey, Lane, what do you not like to see?
How did you do this to me?
Yeah, what do you not like against your mobile quarterback.
Yeah.
And then going, okay,
that we work together.
I'm going to try some of that.
Yeah.
You know, because at the point of it, the crux of it, you're all on the same team, you know, and like that's just
didn't feel that way last year.
It didn't, and I think that's going to be one of the biggest keys there, because that is probably the biggest concern. I think wholesale on Baker is mobile quarterbacks, and you're going. I mean, if we look at that schedule again, I mean potentially Trinidad Chambliss at Ole Miss, Marcel Reed at A&M. Byron Brown at Auburn.
Kenny Minchie at Kentucky. Camario Taylor
at
Mississippi
Kentucky.
State.
Yep, Taylor at State. Manning, potentially Aguilar. Is Green still?
I believe Taylor Green is done.
He's
I
done?
might be wrong.
No,
about
he's
that.
on. I think I've seen him on the draft board.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
pretty
so
sure
he's
he's
done.
gone.
Yeah.
Because
so
He would have
Alabama's
he would
going
have
to
entered
do.
the portal, and he
So
would've been
who's
the top.
Arkansas's quarterback? Anybody know?
It might be the Memphis guy, Arrington. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm not. Don't.
But I mean, you're going to run into quarterbacks that can move, right? Because that's the
It's
sport.
now.
That's the sport you're playing in. So it's
Even a
there's
Manning
not
can
gonna,
move.
Right. There's not going to be a shortage of that on the schedule. So it's going to be interesting to see the development there. On
KJ
what
Jackson is what they say.
KJ Jackson.
KJ Jefferson.
Yeah, they kind of look.
Is he still eligible?
Fuck,
6'4",
I hope not.
220.
That motherfucker is a fucking
Who? KJ
problem.
Jackson is what?
6'4", 220.
They're the same person.
What is KJ? What's
what
KJ
the fuck's in
Jefferson's
the water up there?
What's KJ Jefferson's measurables?
He was like 6'8",
Yeah, and they
270.
and they got AJ Hill from
Memphis. Let's see. KJ Jefferson's measurables. He was. Let's
6'4",
see.
267.
Oh my gosh! So a little bit thinner than KJ Jefferson.
Ugly as a tree trunk. But he could play, dude.
Yeah.
Well-
Was he not a freshman in 19?
He was.
I thought
Yeah,
so.
believe
I thought so.
yeah.
I thought I remembered him being the quarterback in that game in 2019.
And then he came back in 2023 and almost beat us. With
Yeah.
Jaden. That game was
34-31, and the poor clock management on the
Yeah.
game-winning field goal. I remember that whole mess.
Very bad.
But I remember being like, okay, still pulled it out. That was the week before Ole Miss, and that was just oof.
I would love to know from like a Blake Baker going back to that. Do you think having a Lane Kiffin offense to lean on, do you think that makes him a little bit more conservative as a defensive coordinator to say, all right, let's drop back in coverage, no big plays, let's make sure we have our rush lanes secured with the quarterback? Or do you think that makes him more aggressive to try and put you in better field position spots? Maybe you give up a big play here or there. Maybe you give up a touchdown here or there, but it's okay because you have a Lane Kiffin offense.
I would say, and this is going to be a cop-out answer essentially, it's going to be a mix of all of them, right? Like they now have the ability to be diverse in the way they do those things, right? It's not going to be Florida where it's like we need to force 5 turnovers to win this football game. We got to pick him off 5 times.
Right.
And one of those needs to be a touchdown, right?
Yeah.
Like that's no longer the case, but there might be games where offensively you do get held to 25 instead of 42, right? It's no longer going to be 13.
It's insane that you said 25 because we didn't score 25 all season.
Right.
You're like, we might get held to
That's why I waited.
25. Like that's why I started smiling in my head. Like this is my life.
Because it's no longer – you're not always going to score 42 every
Right, of
game.
course, right,
And so
right.
there will be games where you do score 42, and maybe Blake
Right.
Baker can take and just send 4, right? But there might be games where it's like, okay, this is a bit more of a dogfight, and you want to – and I think that could happen on the road a little bit more.
Right.
Where you want to maybe instill something earlier. So it'll be interesting to see. It will be. I think Ole Miss is going to be – that's your first road game. It's going to be an interesting test case on how – they handle those sorts of things. Is it going to be the high emotion, the crowd, the whole thing? Let's make a statement early and send 5, send 6, and go sack the quarterback, or how they play it.
That game's going to tell a lot about this LSU football team.
It is. It's going to tell you a lot about a lot of things. It's going to be.
Ole Miss didn't score less than 24 last year.
Yeah. And who is that 24 against?
OSU.
Yes.
Shout out Blake Baker. And they played 90.
Shout out
they had
AJ Halsey.
90 plays of offense. That play was huge.
Massive.
And then guess what they did after that?
3 and out.
3 and out, -1 yards in under a minute.
Yeah.
I still think that wasn't pass interference, but I could be biased.
What, on the
On
Pickett
Pickett?
interception?
I could be biased.
I mean, it was PI, but I would love for them to not call that one. It would have been nice, though. Jonesy, to be honest, guys, Baker's defense struggles against mobile quarterbacks. He blitzes so much, there's lanes that are open. You got Vandy, Ole Miss, Texas A&M all giving up big plays. Yeah, and that's hopefully – because that point is 1,000% correct. That's hopefully where this team has grown, right, where you don't have to send 8 guys at the quarterback. You don't have to always send 5 to get pressure. Prince Will can get there with 4, right? Ross or Relaford can get there with 4. You know, you can get some of that pressure. Dominic McKinley, I want to see the development there because when he was in high school, and like we said, it's different. He's just getting off by even the All-American game, right? He's just throwing these guys to the side.
It was whenever he wanted to.
And that's when you can get that pressure, Rose said it, up in the interior, into the quarterback's face rather than around, because that was a lot of the issue against mobile quarterbacks would be they would overrush their rush lanes, and the quarterback would step up and then be able to leak out and get away. If you're able to get there with 4 and no longer have to send extra bodies, it would be huge. Because you're 1,000% right, Jonesy. I mean, that is the blitzing is what creates the lanes.
Well, and they said this multiple times last year. Whenever they gave up big plays or lost games, I think they had both the Weeks brothers saying we feel so much pressure to have to make a play. Like on the defensive side, that Blake Baker even came out and talked about this as well. It's like, stop looking at the scoreboard. Like the defense is. I understand the pressure that you feel like you have on this side of the ball because it has to be able to get the ball back or be able to even score, and that's what they felt like they had to do at times on defense, and that's when they got over aggressive, missed tackles, missed assignments, and all of those things end up not being a good defense.
Right.
Now it's not. Hey, we have to go get 5 picks and run 1 back, and so we have to get a 3 and out right now. It's like you can play within the confines and structure of your defense because Blake Baker is still very much an aggressive defensive coordinator. Like, he wants to create havoc. That's what he does. So I don't think he's going to lose his fastball, but I don't think you'll be seeing them pressing on the defensive side as much. Be like, we have to get the ball back. We have to be the ones that score. Like, that is an insane mindset to have if you're really pressing that much because you feel like you can't put up any points with your offense.
Right. Yeah, no. I mean, it's – and adding in the ability to run the football is
that would be great
huge.
too. Like, maybe they'll run more than 3 plays.
Well, because then you can play a little bit of defense with offense. You know, where it's not going to be just give it right back to them every time, right? Like we said, AJ Halsey punches the football out, fumble recovery. They handed the football right back 30 seconds later and didn't gain a yard. You know, and so now. You know, one of the things that I'm most excited about is you should be able to run the football. And you can, finally, right, with Barry and Durham and Joe and these other pieces they've added in the running back room, and then with the offensive line they've built, you know, and even the quarterback, right, some quarterback runs, you know, and being able to run the football is going to be huge.
For the first time in 5 years, 4 years, you can run the ball with a running back?
Yeah, no, I mean, and I will say Diggs was pretty good.
Yeah, over 1,000.
But Diggs had 1,000 yards. Actually.
Yep.
Wow.
Ew.
I didn't realize he had 1,000.
Actually? I would not have thought that.
Me neither. That surprised me because, I mean, that was 23. Jaden had 1,000.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know
Maybe
if
we ran for 1,000.
I'm fact checking you right now.
Yeah.
I mean, Jaden, I know for sure. I mean, he ran for almost 1,000, right?
He ran for like 968.
Yeah. Like, I mean, they ran for over 1,000 as a team that year for sure.
Maybe that's what it was, yeah.
Yeah, he had 650, which is still good.
Still good.
No,
you had Jaden who had 1,100.
Right. Then he had 1,100?
Jaden?
Yeah.
I think had it was like around 1,000 or 1,100.
Yeah, I just knew it was the last time they had run for over 1,000.
Yes.
I don't remember that. I mean, stupid question, but Florida game when he had like 600 total yards.
Yeah, I mean, it was filthy.
Which one? There's literally two of them.
But the one at home.
Yeah. The one where he won the Heisman. Yeah, Jaden Daniels ran for 1,134 yards.
Yeah, see.
It was 653 from Diggs, 284 from Josh Williams. You
John
had
Emery do.
John Emery Jr.
I love John
23
Emery.
carries, 121 yards. That's 5 a pop, babe.
That's right.
That's good.
And a TD.
Never forget that Auburn game.
4 rushing touchdowns.
He shrugged off that dude. He started high stepping at the 6-yard line.
Was that in 22?
That was 20. Yeah, that was the game we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Because 23 is when Emery got hurt.
Don't get Lloyd started.
Yeah.
No, 24 was when he got hurt.
Well, he got hurt both years, right? 24, he gets hurt in practice after game 1.
After USC.
23, tore it against Florida.
Yes.
Oh,
that
yeah,
game,
you're right.
right?
Yes, you're right. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, now you should be able to.
Another fucking nasty move, too.
Oh, it was
He
another.
hurt-
Wasn't
he
it?
hurt himself.
Yeah. He shook the guy and then.
Too hard.
Yeah.
He was
Well,
about
too
to
much.
break the next guy, and then he,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went down.
He was going for the hurdle.
Do we have the numbers on what his season was this year?
John Emery?
Yeah. I don't think we ever checked that, which is surprising for us.
I checked on my own.
2022 rushing stats: Jaden Daniels 885, Josh
Oh,
Williams
no.
532, Noah Kane 409. That year in 2022,
hurt?
Emery had 76 carries, 375, 6 TDs.
They didn't use him.
God, Noah Kane had 10 touchdowns.
He had the first touchdown of the year.
He did. I remember that.
4 carries for 4 yards.
He had 10 touchdowns.
It's crazy.
That surprised me. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
They didn't use John Emery.
Well, that's sad. Roe should be here soon. He said he's running a little bit behind. Told him to let me know when he gets here. We'll go to break when he arrives, and we'll get everyone's favorite LSU quarterback in here to continue that conversation around LSU football.
And we don't have to worry about the Giants snaking Charlie Weiss Jr. as they have hired former Chiefs offensive coordinator Matt Nagy as their new offensive coordinator. Good
Nagy.
luck with that.
Was he? Wasn't he the? He was the Bears head coach at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the
He went Chiefs OC to Bears head coach.
and then back to
Chiefs OC. Interesting.
He's one of those guys that gets like opportunity after opportunity. That's like, are you really
Well, that's
actually...
like Matt House.
Mm-hmm.
That's NFL coaches in general. I mean, it is the same recycled names every single time.
That's just professional coaches, honestly.
It is, but like it's just it really is crazy. Because like I will say, like the NBA shifted the narrative a little bit last year when like Mike Malone got fired and they promoted the assistant there. Like you see every now and again a new guy pop in. Taylor Jenkins in Memphis, he ended up getting
Tom
fired,
Segura.
but like he popped in there, right? You see, the Pels go after Willie Green, right? Had never been a head coach before. Like every now and again you'll see those, like even in the NFL as well. Todd Monken in Cleveland. Who Shedeur Sanders was told not to listen to.
Insane.
Because he's never been a head coach before, which I thought was just unbelievable. Well, one thing I am excited to talk to Ro about is Belichick. We didn't ask him about that yesterday.
Yeah, it's
that'll
true.
be good to ask him today when he gets in here.
Yeah.
His thoughts on his old head coach. It would have been nice if he would have cooked yesterday with Super Bowl rings or like a Patriots jersey on or something. Do you think that lady that showed up knew who he was?
I don't think
No,
so.
Me
no
neither.
shot. No shot.
And literally, she had on LSU everything. She had
Yeah.
football earrings on.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't think she knew she was
She's
talking to a
LARPing?
quarterback.
Yeah.
She was LARPing as an LSU football fan.
No,
I don't
I'm
think
sure
she
is
wasn't
an
a
LSU
fan.
football fan.
I just don't think she knew that was Rohan Davey.
She just likes,
Yeah.
the cheer team and Joe Burrow and Paul Skeens. He doesn't play football, but
Well, I think she would be surprised that Rohan Davey is in the kitchen cooking brisket.
And she got a plate.
And she did. She said, this is good. She's from Texas. She's like,
Yeah.
this is as good of any brisket that I've had, and I'm from Texas, so that should mean something to you.
Yeah, and it did.
Yeah.
It meant
It's hard
to him.
find good good brisket in Baton Rouge. Unless Roe cooks it.
Yeah. No, I mean, amen. But we will edit that Cooking with Ro segment, that show out, and we will get it to you before Sunday. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have Ro's Super Bowl snacks posted, so you can check out. I think it was brisket sliders and brisket nachos that Rohan Davey and Lily Courtney chefed up at Red Stick Spice. Shout out to Red Stick Spice for allowing us to use their space for the Cooking with Ro segment, because it is an awesome space. They have that little overhead camera they've got, so you can see what's going on with the chef's hands. But they literally have anything you could imagine in that shop.
Yes, and it's a great space to be able to do it because I don't know where else we would.
Yeah, and it's beautiful.
A full operating kitchen that
Right.
has 3 ovens, and then, like you said, anything that you could want to use. There's literally, if you can think of it, they have it.
Yeah.
And so it's been great to be able to partner up with them and do that there because it's just a great little dynamic we have with Ro, and it's like Robin Big, but for cooking.
I wouldn't say it's just a great dynamic we have with Ro.
I'm saying my mother.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
That's it. It's like Robin Big.
Yeah.
A small white with a very large man.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, they have great rapport.
They do.
They really do. And it didn't take long.
No, but that's Mom for you, though.
Yeah, and that's Ro.
That's right.
Never met a stranger.
Come on over for Christmas in February.
That was awesome. We're going to take a quick break here. We'll come back. Rohan Davey will join us, everyone's favorite LSU quarterback, and we will close it out here on this Tuesday morning with more Tingle & Co. right after this.
In honor of Alan Ward Granning III, fondly known by family and friends as Wardo. In 2019, the oldest brother of the tribe passed away unexpectedly. His remaining siblings and loved ones wanted to honor his memory in a special way. In 2022, Ward's family decided to combine the need for a sandwich shop in downtown Natchez with a desire to pay tribute to Ward's love of good friends, good times, and great food. Through blood, sweat, tears, and countless hours of hard work, Wardo's was born. So go visit Wardo's today at 309 North Broadway Street in Natchez, where the po' boys are so good, you'll swear you're in Cajun country.
Hey, Miss Lou, come visit us, Tom and Wright Granning at Go Martin on the Go Deli.
Go Mart has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you may need.
Located at the corner of Highland Boulevard and Highway 61 South in Natchez.
Also stop by Wardo's Po' Boys at 309 North Broadway on the beautiful Natchez Bluff.
Where everyone is family.
When it comes to your home, the roof over your head matters. At CAS Roofing, we don't just install shingles, we build peace of mind. With years of experience and a commitment to craftsmanship, our team shows up on time, gets the job done right, and treats every project like it's our own home. Whether it's repair, a replacement, or storm damage that caught you off guard, CAS Roofing is ready. We're local, we're dependable, and we stand behind every nail, every shingle, and every promise we make. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about roofing, it's about protecting what matters most. CAS Roofing, built on trust, backed by quality.
Wardo's was created in honor of Alan Ward Granning III, fondly known by family and friends as Wardo. In 2019, the oldest brother of the tribe passed away unexpectedly. His remaining siblings and loved ones wanted to honor his memory in a special way. In 2022, Ward's family decided to combine the need for a sandwich shop in downtown Natchez with a desire to pay tribute to Ward's love of good friends, good times, and great food. Through blood, sweat, tears, and countless hours of hard work, Wardo's was born. So go visit Wardo's today at 309 North Broadway Street in Natchez, where the po' boys are so good, you'll swear you're in Cajun country.
Hey, Miss Lou, come visit us, Tom and Wright Granning at Go Martin on the Go Deli.
When it comes to your home, the roof over your head matters. At CAS Roofing, we don't just install shingles, we build peace of mind. With years of experience and a commitment to craftsmanship, our team shows up on time, gets the job done right, and treats every project like it's our own home. Whether it's repair, a replacement, or storm damage that caught you off guard, CAS Roofing is ready. We're local, we're dependable, and we stand behind every nail, every shingle, and every promise we make. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about roofing, it's about protecting what matters most. CAS Roofing, built on trust, backed by quality.
All right, welcome back here to Tingle and Co. as we close out hour number 2 on this Tuesday morning. Rohan Davey will make his way in shortly. But we do have 2 claps this morning. Christian, hit us with the news.
I saw on Twitter that Chad Jones Jr., son of Chad Jones, from St. Augustine, committed to Southern.
Southern, there we go. Chad Jones Jr. Going to keep playing some football in Baton Rouge, the 225. So 2 claps for Chad Jones Jr. Ready.
Potential portal prospect, maybe.
How does that make you feel, Lloyd? The juniors.
Keep him in state.
Oh, this is what you live for.
This is the best feeling in the world, right?
Yeah, but it just feels like you just got to give them an offer anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
you just got to offer him.
But it's the game you play every time you have a player that you love. And
yeah, Tyron Matthews got some kids.
I can't wait
for them to grow up.
Even before they even have while they're in college, like before they even have kids, you're like, I mean, one day we might get
Brandon LaFell Jr.
Yeah, well, guess what? Offered him.
Yes, Chad Jones Jr. He'll be here. Give him a year.
Yeah.
The thing is, what sport do you offer him in?
Who?
Chad Jones
I'd
Jr.
imagine he's playing both, right?
I don't know if he plays both.
I don't know. I've only seen him football.
Yeah.
Throwing 98's got to be hereditary. That's got to be in the bloodline. Like,
it either is or it isn't.
Yeah, I don't think that's like mechanics or like that's like your bloodline. Like you just throw 98.
Yeah, that's kind of how they found out that Chad's threw 93, 95, 98.
Yeah.
Strong tendons.
Well, no. Paul was early asking if we have any left-handed pitchers, and was desperate for one. Chad's like, I threw in high school, and he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I pitch. And he's like, you didn't want to tell? Okay. So he thinks he's kidding. Goes and puts him in the bullpen, and it's 95 from the left side with a knockout slider, and he's like, Chad, you have to tell me about this. Like, I thought y'all knew.
Paul's got to know that.
Yeah.
Paul's got to know that.
We've got to be aware
Paul, what
of
the
those
fuck
things.
are we doing, Paul?
Yeah.
We've got to be
Didn't
aware
know
of those
about Todd
things.
Peterson either.
Right.
And coaches from Notre Dame don't know their players too well.
Well, he's a football guy, and he played him in the outfield because he had light tower power. He would go whenever he obviously was a pitcher in Omaha, and they still let him take BP. Mm-hmm. And it was like people were lining up to watch him hit because, like, who is this? Like, oh, he's a pitcher, relief pitcher. Like, LSU's different.
Yeah, a little bit. Hashtag.
Yeah.
It's been just different.
Who is
it's not
this?
new.
Yeah, he's hitting at 450 feet, and he doesn't swing the bat. Nope.
And that is crazy. I mean, to not know.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess because he's at football.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. It's like, what do you mean you've been keeping this secret?
I don't know if you win without him.
It should have been like the first thing. Yeah. No. I bet
Les Miles knew he pitched in high school.
Probably was trying to keep
Paul
him.
didn't fucking know.
Yeah.
But Les Miles knew, I'm sure.
That's awesome. But Poji's going to slide on to... Go ahead.
Like, Chad Price says he can do a lot of things. And I'm not lying.
Well, he can.
But he can.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
so she's like, I can pitch. He's like,
if he tells Johnny Jones I can dunk, I bet he can fucking dunk.
Well, he 100% could dunk. There's no way he couldn't dunk.
Yeah, he was
if you tell him I could shoot 40 from 3, it'd be like, I mean, can he not?
Yeah, well, I believe you.
Yeah.
Is he the best athlete that you've seen at LSU? Like, athlete, not like player. Because, like,
Yeah, he has to be. I don't think it would be a...
Well, you say Jared Mitchell all the time.
Yeah, Jared.
Well, of course, yeah.
But you have Chad Jones with it's an anomaly.
That's what I was about to say.
Because one was obviously very successful in baseball, first round pick, and then you have one that was very successful in football that was drafted in both. Like, you never really got to see Jared play football at the level that Chad played.
Yeah.
And then you have the moments of Chad with baseball that are insane, but Jared was there for 3 years and won most outstanding player and a first-round pick.
And the thing with Chad for me is you see the two-sport athletes every now and again, and it's it's a wide receiver, a DB. It's Mo Hampton, right? It's a safety that's also going to play in the outfield.
Green.
This is a monster football player, like a monster safety that doesn't just go play in the outfield. Not that that's not impressive.
Right.
He's throwing 98 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Like, being able to pitch and be like a safety is crazy. Because you would think like Jameis Winston, pitcher quarterback.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Being so skilled at such a difficult thing, like pitching, right?
Yeah.
To have that elite talent
That doesn't make sense.
But also be this free, like it's just.
Yeah.
That's the part that really puts it over the top for me. You know what I mean?
I would agree. I think baseball and football is more impressive also than basketball and football. Because I actually had this argument with someone the other day. I think you have to be more skilled to play baseball than basketball. and this was like a 30-minute argument I had with somebody, but I think baseball is much more impressive skill-wise than basketball.
Yeah.
Basketball players are phenomenal. Like, that's insane. They're all very
I think it's just because size doesn't matter as much in baseball compared to basketball and football.
The argument I made was you can be like middle of the pack or like not like elitely skilled and still be an incredible basketball player just based off your size and your physical traits.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In baseball, you have to be skilled,
Yeah.
like among the best.
Because you'll get beat out by a 5'5" Milam.
100%, exactly.
Speaking of size and physical traits,
Speed.
everyone's favorite LSU quarterback, and now Chef, has made their way into the studio this morning.
Sitting in between the guys.
Yeah, come hang out with
Your two favorites.
Rudy and Wyatt.
Correct.
Ro, good morning.
Good morning, guys.
How are you feeling, sir?
Good morning. Good morning.
Doing all right?
He's the funniest guy.
It's our crew, baby.
You don't even have to open his mouth.
And he's dead. Now he's got the. He went with the clean look today.
He clean today. None of this. What's up, Rudy?
What's up? How are you?
I'm wonderful. Wonderful.
Well, Ro, we appreciate you making your way in this morning. First question's not going to be LSU related. We were talking about this last week, and we all collectively as a group said we cannot wait until we have you on the mic again to ask you.
This should be interesting.
Bill Belichick was not a first ballot Hall of Famer, and I wanted to get your thoughts on that as obviously a former player for Coach Belichick, because I think a lot of people were surprised by it. I mean, he's
shit, yeah. What you was about to say, Liz?
Oh, no, they just have – there's a video that came out that put up all of his stats against some of the other Hall of Fame coaches, and he's it's almost like 3X of what everybody else did. It's like – and he's the one that's not? And it's just unbelievable to me that they were, found a way to keep him out.
Bruh, first of all, it's complete and utter bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Let me start there. And second, bruh, it just shows you that it doesn't matter who you are, what you accomplish in your respective field, sport, whatever it may be. It shows that if some motherfuckers that's making decisions have some shit against you, or is pissed off about however you did what you did, or pissed off about allegations of Deflategate and Spygate and all this bull crap, that it don't matter who you are. They will prevent you. They will stop you. They will do everything in their power. And I think what it did, brother, it really, in my opinion, it humiliated the voters of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. It showed that there was a clear and present fucking bias against Bill.
Yeah.
Because, bruh, if we were talking about, when we talking about Spygate and Deflategate, we're talking about something as far as Deflategate. If the score was 35-34 and we was getting ready to go into overtime and things of that nature, I could see, I still couldn't see it, but I could understand it a little bit more. But it was, like my wife said, when I asked her the score, she was like a lot to a little. That shit was a lot to a little.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, in that game. And also with this Spygate shit, like Willie Mack said perfectly, if the Patriots were stealing signals and that was something that was a part of the culture there, I think they had won more games. They had won more championships. You know what I'm saying? So it's just complete bullshit, bro. And my question to the voters would be, if Bill Belichick isn't a first ballot Hall of Famer as a fucking coach, who is?
Right.
Like, who is, really? And what the fuck are the criteria for this?
This is the...
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, he's at
These are the
302
first
regular season wins, 31 playoff wins, 6 Super Bowl wins.
The only record he doesn't have on this list is
the regular season.
Don Shula's regular season wins.
Yeah.
And that's 6 Super Bowl rings with the Patriots.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, one organization.
Right.
Well, and this was my point that.
So you're not even counting what he did with
as an assistant.
Parcells.
Right. Yeah, before.
That's what I'm saying.
Football,
I think he has 8 total.
The Pro Football Hall of Fame is a holistic.
That's what I'm saying.
It's your work in sport.
It's your body of work.
Right.
Right? When guys leave teams and go to other organizations. The stats travel.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So his shit travel. So what you have up there is probably 80% of his work, right?
Yeah.
Compared to when he still was a great assistant, won a couple championships with the Giants. So, bro, it's a blemish.
Yeah.
I really do. It's a blemish. And if I was Bill, I'd be so pissed, bro. Like, I would be really pissed, man. You know, it's not a lot of coaches, players, or your body of work first ballot Hall of Famer that basically lets you know you was the motherfucking man.
Right.
Amongst men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And for them to slide him of that is utter and just some bullshit.
Because if the reasons are Deflategate, Spygate,
that would
right,
be it.
would be
Okay,
it.
so you're holding that against Tom? When
Right.
Tom's up to be a first
So
ballot
that's
Famer?
that's what I was going to touch on now. What you going to do with 12?
Right.
They're joined at the hip, except for Tampa,
Yeah.
right? What are you going to do when 12 comes up? I agree. Is it going to be looked at in the same light? Because if you look at Bill that way, you have to look at Tom that way.
Or if that's the reason you're keeping him out, they both did both of those together.
Right.
Like that, they were
Right.
both on the same team. He was your quarterback, you were the head coach, and Tom got suspended for it. So it would be you can't punish one and not the other. But I guess they can if they want. The only other thing that they could point to is the media didn't like Bill Belichick because he didn't like talking to him. And it's like, well, you really shouldn't hold a grudge for man that is part of my job. I did it but those are people that vote.
Right. I know.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. These people have this bias, and now it's time. I'm gonna stick it to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna stick it to you. I'm not gonna be honest about what the criterias are for me to vote for these guys to get in. The criteria been the criteria.
Right.
The shit ain't just started yesterday.
You made it personal.
Yes. All of them made it personal and band together to make sure that this man did not get in. And that's some bullshit.
NFL records for Bill Belichick: most Super Bowl wins, 8; most Super Bowl appearances, most Super Bowl wins as a head coach, 6; most Super Bowl appearances, 12;
Right.
most Super Bowl appearances as a head coach, 9; most playoff wins, 31; most playoff appearances as a head coach, 19; most divisional championships as a head coach, 17. Not first ballot.
It's unbelievable.
And
we'll see what they do with Tom.
Play away from having a perfect season.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Literally.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One play away from having
And that would be
a
9
perfect
Super
season.
Bowls.
That's what, bro. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, but it does make sense. But the only sense that it made is you had some jealous motherfuckers that made it, like you said, Liz, made it very personal.
Yeah.
And whether or not Spygate and Deflategate had that much of a turning point in their mind for them to make this decision, whether or not it did or didn't, either way is bullcrap.
Yeah.
Either way, because whatever logic you could throw out there, well, this is what went on at this game, this is what went on here. Well, point to how any of it made a difference.
Right.
In the outcome of the game, in the outcome of what the Patriots did over the body of work throughout the season. Like, that was a machine.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's all it was. And for them to hold that bull crap and use that, if that's what they're using, to hold Bill out of what, listen, arguably is the greatest fucking NFL football coach ever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
To hold him out of that, and who knows if it's just the stuff that went on after. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
they just ain't like him, or like how he was moving now, or whatever it may be. Because people personal thoughts come into this.
Of course.
Their personal feelings come into
Yeah,
this.
and
They're
that's
not
what-
supposed to.
It's obvious now.
It's obvious, bro.
Right.
And it's a damn shame. And I seen everybody talking about it on ESPN or a lot, and these guys talking about, well, you can go back and change it. It's already there.
Right.
You already did it.
It's already there. Go back and change it. That looks worse. Go back and change it. All right, we made a mistake. Bill, you're in. Flip flopping, and now you're back in now where you wasn't in before. Well, that's bullshit too.
Yeah.
And as we go down the line here, Robert Kraft, like his former head coach Bill Belichick, was not selected for the Pro Football Hall of Fame either. That came out today. So Big Kraft didn't make it as an owner. But they do say the farther you get away from the football, the harder it is to
Right, of
make.
course.
If you're not a player, if you're a coach, it's like some people don't want it because there's only a finite amount of spots
Right.
every year.
Right.
But I would say
and you only get, one coach a year and one owner a year?
I believe so, but I just know they only have so many spots, but that's a part of why this is.
Kraft not making it adds up with Bill not making it. So you got to put.
I think once Bill didn't make it, they couldn't put Kraft in either.
Well, how you
and they're going to do Tom.
And there's no way they leave Tom out. It's just
listen.
I
thought
literally
you would have thought no way they leave Bill out.
I
know.
You would have thought there's no way they leave Bill out. I would. I'd be like, hell no, Bill, Belichick.
Right?
Nah,
the conversations are: is he the greatest head coach ever?
That's what I'm saying.
And now he's not in the.
And it's the same conversation with Tom.
Right?
Are you the greatest quarterback of all time compared to who? Montana. These, you know what I'm saying?
All first ballot guys.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, let me tell you this, bro. If Bill might be quiet about it and chill about it, but Tom Brady is gonna fucking snap. If he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Well, the work that's put in, all of the things that go in to the career, the body work that we've witnessed.
That's a slap in the face, dog.
Right.
And especially, bro, I know it burns Bill. And the reason I say that, bro, Bill used to come in that thing some mornings, and Bill used to just tell us about the integrity of the game. You understand what I'm saying? Just talk to us about respecting the game. You understand what I'm saying? Respecting the whole heads he was bringing through the building. When you see them, you young assholes, you understand, you pay attention, you know what I'm saying? You listen to him, you talk.
Right.
I'm talking about Bill brought all the greats through there when I was there, and not just football players. Greats, boxers, Tyson, basketball players, Bill Russell, you know what I'm saying? Baseball players, all them guys, the pitcher for the Red Sox, the closer. All those, he had all those guys coming through there because they were great.
Right.
And they shared stories about being great. And the respect he had for pro football and what it has done for him and what it does for men and how he was raised up in it and, talking about Canton and all that shit, bro. I know this burned Bill, bro. Yeah. Because Bill is like a football encyclopedia. You understand what I'm saying? He old school to the bones of integrity, love the game, respect your fellow man, your fellow teammate. You understand what I'm saying? So I know this because he's put the work in. Right. He's done everything correctly to be considered where he is. And now you're at the pinnacle. Like you're right at the door cracked open. You can see through that mug. You know what I'm saying? And now they shut it in your face.
Right.
They shut it in your face. No, you're not worthy of coming in here for the first ballot, for your first ballot, your first time up. That's bullshit. Especially about how that man feels about pro football, how he's, and I don't know after, but I mean, the product is still there after, because after I left that was just in a sense of still ascending. And you know what I mean? So his work, man, and how he put that work in to be who he is and to get to where he is, I think it's a slap in the face to him. It's a slap in the face to Robert Kraft. And if they do 12 like that, I mean, it's going to be some bullshit. It'd be a slap in the face for 12 too. You know what I mean?
No, I completely agree. On to a positive subject, your other love, LSU football. I wanted to get your thoughts because you are very much well-versed in the high school football, the youth football scene, right? Being a part of 7-on-7, F3 Elite, all those things.
Shout out to F3.
Y'all been balling.
Balling, baby, balling.
Y'all got something this weekend, right?
Yeah, we had, what is it? Something. I always forget these damn tournaments.
Acadiana?
We had Acadiana High School for a battle or something.
Yep.
Put on by Fuse, one of them good mentors down there in Lafayette.
Awesome.
So we'll be down there this weekend.
But I want to get your thoughts on Lane Kiffin and what we've witnessed the last week. Is in the last couple of weeks is him and his staff hitting the recruiting trail hard, right? And not only getting on the trail, but they're active on social media, right? They're taking the pictures for the schools. What does that mean for these athletes, these schools? Because you obviously interact with a bunch of them. To be able to be, with the social media, see the coach coming through the building, all those things. How big is that?
They're excited.
Yeah.
The kids excited. The kids talk about it. Lane was at my school.
Right.
You know what I mean? Coach Kevin Smith was at my school. They get excited about it because of his presence. You know what I'm saying? So his presence now, accompanied with a kid that loves LSU, already had LSU on their radar, and now the coach come and he's stopping locally on Booger McFarland Drive and taking pictures.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it does a lot, man, for us, the university, but it does more for that school because you know he gonna tweet about it. You know he gonna clown with you about it. And all those kids love that, bro.
Right.
These kids love when you make them feel important.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Especially as you get up to these 4- and 5-star guys.
Right.
They're not as humble as we may think they are. You know what I mean? Because they're the elite of the elite. So, and then not only that, everybody's been tapping them on their ass and rubbing their head and telling them how great they are since they came out the womb. You know what I'm saying? So they love the attention. They crave the attention. They want to feel special. And they feel like, hey, if Lane Kiffin, who we've been hearing about for months now, and now he's coming to my school. I mean, and not just him, dog. The faculty get excited.
Yes.
All them get
That's
excited.
what I was going to ask about.
You know what I mean?
From the school standpoint, like the head coach for the program, like what does that mean for the school?
It's exciting, especially in today's with social media.
Yeah.
You know, that's something that they take that and run with. Because although he's been making the rounds everywhere, you can't get to every school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Him himself.
Yeah.
He can't get to every school. Now you got these, you know, Kevin Smiths and these guys going out, Corey and all these guys, they're going to make it to your school, so use that. But when Lane comes, it's a different.
Of course.
You know what I mean? So the fact that but listen, what he's doing, though, is very calculated because he's going to the places where you know he needs to touch home with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think everything that he's been doing since after transfer portal closed.
Yeah.
And now paying more attention to the high school guys. And even, I mean, shit, he got a flip back here from Brother Martin that's going to Texas. That's, we got to get
100%.
Royal.
He's a player.
Royal is a goddamn animal. I'm serious, dog.
Yeah.
I'm serious, dog. I'll try to get him on 7-on-7. Royal is an animal. And it ain't too many. I've seen a couple animals since I've been here. Jamar Chase was another one. But he's an animal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the best way. The best way. He's a really, really good football player.
Well, I think that went a long way with the fan base where it's like that wasn't just a picture of him, you know, because he'll post a picture of like the school, the logo or something. That's him and Easton Royal in the school taking the picture. You know what I mean? And I think since he's been here, he's just consistently done everything right.
Well, he's very much so maximizing the brand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's very much aware, whether it's him, his team, I'm sure, mixture of both. They do a fantastic job, man, and when you see it from him, it comes across, even if it is or isn't. It looks fucking genuine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It looks like he's having fun. It looks like he's enjoying what he's doing. I even saw him playing softball or something like that. And, you know, and the other thing about it is, and you look at it, it's just so the next end of the spectrum compared to what we came from last year. So that part about it, too, is just, it's absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this picture's crazy. That picture's crazy.
Well, yeah, because it felt like LSU wasn't even in the market for Easton Royal.
Look how big that kid is. Lane's tall as hell.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Look how big that kid is. And I ain't just talking about height. That kid is big, man. He's built
thick.
like a football.
Well, I mean, you turn on his huddle tape.
Listen,
the first play is that one-handed grab up the right sideline where it's just like
he's Debo Samuels with more speed.
Well,
and bigger.
Yeah.
And more height. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's Debo Samuels.
Yeah.
With all that other shit.
There are always, you can kind of pick out those you cannot miss on that. You know what I mean? Like Lamar was you can't Lamar and Rich. I would say both of them.
You can't miss on Big Lamar. Oh no! And you can't miss on Big Lamar or Big Rich.
Right?
Lord have mercy. Listen, if those two would have got out of Louisiana, they'd had to put me on suicide watch. They'd had to put me on suicide watch. If Big Lamar and Big Rich would have got out of here, Lord have mercy. I was already pissed off when the other kid from there left and went to USC.
Jakeem.
Oh Lord, him. That big monster. Oh, man. But if these two would have left and just think about it. If you got Jakeem there this year and you had these two monsters and he would have been his third year now, I guess. Or
he would be a sophomore, second.
Oh, man, listen. If those two would have got out of here, dog, it'd have been the biggest loss
Yeah.
in LSU history. And the reason I say that is because of the need for the position right now for us.
I completely agree.
The need for them dominant big dogs inside. And I'm going to tell you, I know a lot of people ain't talking a lot about Big Rich, or not as much, but let me tell you something. If that big fella, the way he moves and the way he going to get to work, if he could push that pocket the way he's been doing in high school and dominating,
Right.
oh my God.
And the thing with Rich that's going to be different than Lamar
God.
is Rich is on campus right now.
Big
He's going to
Rich
go
is
through
here.
spring,
Yes.
all of those things to
Yes,
prepare for the
he's
season.
gonna be he's what you want at that position. Very, very quick laterally. I mean, you put him in that box, and I don't think it's too many D linemen that's quicker than him, bro. And he
Right.
worked. It ain't too. Now they got to keep his motor going.
Right.
Got to keep that motor going, and they're gonna do that. So I'm excited to see what he looks like.
Yeah. No, I completely agree.
You know.
But with Kiffin, and I want to point out, because you brought up the video of them playing softball. Because you talked, I think last time we spoke, you talked about the energy in the building.
Yeah.
Right? And that's it, right?
Part of it, camaraderie.
That video of the
Camaraderie,
coaching
man.
staff
Yes.
having fun, enjoying being at work.
And I'm telling you, dog, it's so crazy because I always say, like, you know, I've been on a bunch of teams, and not just LSU, but like high school. I ain't played too much Pee Wee League stuff, but junior high ball, all that shit. The one common denominator on all successful teams I've been a part of, whether it's been as a player or a coach or just affiliation, the one common denominator is always been camaraderie. It's always been, I like the guys I'm around. Now, you may not like everyone,
Yeah.
but you like the nucleus of the guys you're around. You do things together. You do things like a softball game for the staff. Coach Saban them used to do basketball games. Him and Jimbo them used to be down there hooping all the time. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with Coach Ed Ogeron and all of them. They've all built that culture where, one, you can be yourself.
Right.
That's the biggest thing. You could be yourself. You ain't got to be all tight ass and all that. You could be yourself. You know what I'm saying? But you know the work that has to be done, and you're a professional about what you're doing. And that's what I like about seeing that when I saw that video with the softball. Because I looked at it, wanted to see I saw it was the staff. And I was like, that warmed my heart.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm used to seeing from the old coaches, building that camaraderie. And I don't know if Lane been doing that how long, but I'm sure some of that started with Coach Saban.
Yeah. Yeah, and you talked about it last time. It's the trickle down effect, right?
Yeah, and then it goes to the players.
Yeah.
Then the players see that crop and they're like, hell, it ain't. And then you don't have coaches like in meetings talking about other coaches to players.
Right.
Which is what the hell you had last year with BK. You know what I mean? It's like you talk about the trickle down effect, good and bad.
Right.
So now you have these coaches now, they like each other, they're around each other, the camaraderie is being built, it trickles down. They talking, man, listen, coach got them boys over there working hard, we got to work just as hard as them. Now it's positive reinforcement instead of beating each other down. Then it trickles down to the players. Now they start hanging out. Hey, man, let's go grab it. Hey, let me take the O-line to do this. Hey, come do this. The guys that got the millions of dollars, they, you know what I'm saying?
Take care of them.
That's what I'm saying. So that's how that works, and it looks like he knows that.
Yeah,
he know that, dog.
It's just so funny to see the polar opposite of what was just happening at LSU for the last 4 years, where you didn't see any of them in the same room together, much less playing as having something that looks like fun. Like that's what the difference is. It's like whenever you hang out together and you become like the chemistry gets built, it's easier to talk. It's easier to, whether it be call you out or ask for help or whatever it is, it all does trickle down. But even
you take criticism
differently.
Better.
Yeah.
And you know it's not coming from a malicious place.
Or I haven't talked to you, and it's like only bad shit.
Yeah.
Like whenever you would talk to me, it's like, damn, it's never anything good whenever he comes around.
That's right.
And that's what it
right.
was.
That's exactly right. You're not just, man, how your family, how this, how that. You MFing and all that crap. So, yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Because you saw, at least from a player perspective, you saw the chemistry that LSU was trying to have. Like you saw from Nuss, whether it be calling like his teammates, whatever. Then you see it in the Senior Bowl where they're still hanging out. Like you could see Barryon Brown, Aaron Anderson. Like they're having fun together. They all played together, but they had that part of the chemistry figured out, and it just was at the top that it never got figured out because it was so fractured. They didn't speak to each other.
Exactly. And
the biggest thing is for Blake Baker. He finally has a coach he can talk to and relate to.
And you see, I think that when you saw how good the defense was doing and how sucked the offense was doing, I think that a lot of that was this side being more together. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to this offensive side with the shift now you have in the coordinators and this and that and all this bull crap. Now you saw the more, and also the more pressure was on that offensive side too. So it was also more BS coming from that side because of all that.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, trickle down effect is a monster.
And I want to ask you, because obviously you don't just pay attention to LSU football. You go watch all the sports. You pay attention to all of it. And I want to ask you about the fan base, because when you turn on that like the women's basketball program and you look at what the crowd looks like, the energy in that building when they're playing, I mean, it's, Lane Kiffin says it's his kind of tagline is hashtag it's just different, right? And that's what it is at LSU.
Listen, man, the first thing ever that caught my eyes about LSU, the first thing was when I turned the TV on. I think it was my sophomore year in high school, and LSU was playing Florida at Florida. And I saw first, I said, oh, LSU got a black quarterback. Herb Tyler. Okay, that's a plus, boy. They playing him, okay. And then Nemesis Bates got, killed coming across the middle. Y'all probably don't remember. He got killed. And Florida beat LSU 56-6 or something. You know what I'm saying? So that was but then I came on my recruiting trip, and, bro, the fans is what sold me.
Yeah.
Honestly. LSU wasn't great the year before, but to see how many people were out in the streets, how many people, it was amazing. I mean, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely amazing, bro. And I'm going to tell you, I go to a lot of those women's basketball games. I've been to one of the boys. The fan base here is different, bro, because the culture here is different.
Yeah.
The culture here in this state of Louisiana, when it comes to LSU athletics, LSU in general, the pride that comes with from the fan base, from the inception, right? I meet people all the time that's 5, 6, 7 generation LSU Tigers. All the time that has had season tickets since the inception,
right? And
just pass them down that's the one thing in the family that everybody's pulling at.
Yeah. When
mama died or you know what I'm saying, whoever, they want them damn tickets, right? And the way the anticipation of every season, good, bad, or indifferent, you feel it.
Yeah.
You feel it, dog. It's not like it's just happening. You feel it. You feel when that is anticipation. When you see that big countdown over there by TJ Ribs and all that, bro, you feel it. And then when you get inside Tiger Stadium and that bitch rocking, and you smell the bourbon, the whiskey, even sometimes the vomit. You smell it, you do. As a player, you smell all that when you're coming out. But it's part of the mystique. And then when that son of a gun, the sun go down, and that Tiger start roaring, meaning the fans get going. The
band starts playing.
Been out there since 11 o'clock. Band start playing. It's just, we talking about a home field advantage, dog. It ain't nothing like it in college football. That's why it's been ranked so high year in, every year,
right.
Every year, Death Valley, the real Death Valley. Not that shit over there with Clemson, The real one. It's a whole different thing, bro. And as a player, to walk out of that shit after you touch that bar and come underneath and walk out and see that and hear that, there has been nothing ever to simulate that for me.
Yeah.
Not walking out of no NFL stadium, hell no. When you walk out of an NFL stadium to play, it's just like you walking out for work or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't even nowhere near that. Some places maybe. I ain't never been to every stadium, so no. But when you walk out in Tiger Stadium, man, as a player, it's just a whole different juice that comes over you. It's a whole different feeling. It's a whole different take. Everything. Every single thing about it. And you look up and see just the things filled to the Raptors and everybody going crazy and that band blow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ain't nothing like it, bro.
It's different. It really is. Speaking of your time in the NFL, like we talked about the Patriots a little bit earlier, they play on Sunday.
Yeah.
Super Bowl Sunday. Your Patriots. And they've got a little bit of LSU flavor on the team. Kayshawn Boutte, Will Campbell, Caleb Chason, Braden Swinson. They got some guys from the
Swinson's
purple
gonna
and
be
gold.
pretty good.
Oh yeah.
He just need a little bit more time.
Yeah.
A little bit more seasoning, baby.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling about Sunday?
Well, I'm not betting on it, that's for sure. Cause what you laughing for?
Poach loves to bet now.
He's
He's a gambler.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Huge.
So I'm not, because bro, I can't bet with my heart, and my heart definitely is with the Patriots.
Of course,
I'm cheering for the Patriots for sure. I'm cheering for Vrabel, ex-teammate. I'm cheering for those LSU Tigers that's on there. I like the quarterback May, that's on there. But man, let me tell you something. The way Seattle's playing right now, offensively and defensively, but mostly offensively, they got so many weapons, man, on that offensive side of the ball. And Sam Darnold is playing some of the best postseason football right now ever.
Yeah.
He's really locked in. Those guys are locked in. Them receivers are phenomenal. Smith is phenomenal. I love they little running back. I think from a late round pick from Virginia or Maryland, one of them. Just a tough grinder, can really line up and catch the ball too. The offensive play caller does a good job. I think it's going to be tough for the Patriots offensively to try to keep up with them.
Yeah.
But the other X factor with it too for me is Vrabel has been in these situations where he's been the underdog so many times. And I know that Braves is going to come up with something and defensively, they've been playing pretty well. Now, you had the snow game where everybody was just, it is what it is. But, man, I know Braves is going to come up with something that Darnold hasn't seen to try to get him to throw a couple picks. But, I think this thing going to come down to – I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it could be if the Patriots fall back early. I think it could be. But I think this thing, man, is going to come down to guys not playing the game as if it's the Super Bowl, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Playing the game as if it's just another game. Whoever could calm down and whoever in the situational aspects of the game, when you have those pointed plays come up, 6 to 7 plays a game come up, and guys don't feel tight like, this is a Super Bowl. I got to make this play. I got to make this throw. It's 3rd and 8, and if I miss this, they get the ball back. All of that can't be going through your mind. And as long as it's like whoever calms down and executes best in those situations and don't look at it like, this is a Super Bowl. But I think it's a tall task for the Patriots. But it's just like where we always say, man, all you need is one game.
Yeah.
All you need is one game. So I know that line is 6 right now, something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
It's just so funny you have Vrabel, who's done it as a player, has been a successful head coach, kind of gets fired for what?
Nothing.
He had a rift.
Horrendous.
Seahawks by 4.5 on FanDuel.
It came down. Yeah, he got fired for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That was the worst damn decision ever.
The GM didn't like him. That was it.
Well, that's
they just didn't get along.
That's what I'm telling you, though. If somebody's doing their job, your personal feelings shouldn't come into play.
Right.
Because the GM, you're not married to him. He's not going home with you.
Well, that's how the Saints thrive for years because Shaw never liked Mickey. But
you don't have to like somebody to get along. Just do your job. As long as each individual is doing their job. Man, listen, I do not have to like you, but I respect you and I respect what you're doing. I don't have to like you. You might like to drink. I don't like to drink. You might like to do other shit I don't like to do. So what? do your thing. I'm gonna do my thing, but you do a damn good job at your job. That's all that matters.
We're both here to just win.
That's it.
That's
the
what it's
name
going
of
to
the
be
game.
like. Yeah, and you were
That's
winning.
the name of the game.
With Ryan Tannehill.
Right.
You weren't just winning. You were taking Ryan Tannehill to the AFC Championship game.
Right.
Nah,
Come on,
for
man.
real.
What are we doing?
And that's why I give. Listen, I think the Patriots have a shot with this thing. What you was about to ask me?
You think Blake Baker likes Brian Kelly?
No.
No.
Well, that's the same.
They have totally, but they coexist because he's doing his damn job.
Right.
Those are two totally different personalities.
Yeah, if Brian
you walk
Kelly's
up
still.
to Blake, hey man, how you doing? Da, 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 da. You walk past Brian Kelly, he just look at you like a damn idiot. just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the weirdest thing ever.
I mean, that's why I continue to say if Brian Kelly was still here, Blake Baker would have taken the Tulane job.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's most likely.
Speaking of the LSU flavor on the Patriots, right now their leading receiver in the playoffs, Kayshawn Boutte.
Mm-hmm. Listen, bro. When he got over what he got over and got past his little trials and tribulations, you always saw the talent there.
Oh, yeah.
About it. I mean, when it comes to a guy that's, I'm going to be honest with you, it ain't too many receivers, bro, that could play up in that kind of weather and those conditions. You know what I'm saying? When they get to where it get. But he, and he can do it. He reminds me of like when I was there, Troy Brown. Just strong, stout guy. Catching everything across the middle, bang guy. Any kind of contact with it, he's coming down with it, and that's how Kayshawn is for them. And look, this you know, if I'm the Patriots and I'm May, when it comes to this Seattle defense, I'm looking for a Kayshawn Boutte more.
Yeah,
I'm definitely looking for him more. You know, when you think about the Patriots defense, you know Gonzalez most likely is going to shadow Smith.
Right.
I would think that's how they play that. And now somebody else got to beat us. Well, they have the capability for that, Seattle does, with a really good receiver on the other side and a really good tight end. And a really good back that they throw it to, and a really good play caller. So I'm gonna be interested to see the chess match that goes on offensively and defensively between Seattle's offense and the Patriots' defense. Because defensively, for me, for the Patriots is where they really got to button up and come to play.
Yeah.
You know, for the Super Bowl, really got to button up and come to play. I think that if Drake May gets going, if he gets going and they get the run game going a little bit, you know, you got seasoned guys, man, on both sides. McDaniels is a seasoned guy, been a plethora of those situations. So it'd be interesting to see, like, when they come out the first quarter, what are you trying to do offensively? What are you trying to do defensively? What are you going to show that we haven't seen? You know, going into the Super Bowl. So it's going to be interesting.
That's
I'm looking forward to it.
That's for sure. Well, Ro, we appreciate you making your way in this morning. Appreciate you feeding us yesterday morning.
Oh, yeah,
Cooking with Ro.
Show.
Really appreciate that. That's so good.
Did you eat it all?
No, I left some from my dad. I did eat the slider in my car. Like I said, I wasn't lying. But I left some brisket from my dad. He said it was real good.
That's good.
Yep, my father appreciated it as well.
Good.
Dropped it off to him on the way back, so it was great. And we'll get the segment posted, the video posted this week to get everybody ready for Super Bowl Sunday.
And where we got watch party Thursday.
Watch party Thursday night right here. LSU women's basketball versus Texas, number 5 versus number 4 in Austin.
We're gonna
Big
have
time
a brisket
matchup
for that one too.
That's right.
Brisket.
I made mine a little brisket taco last night.
There you go. How was it?
Yeah.
You good?
Fire.
Something is wrong with you.
Stayed in your stomach? You don't throw it up?
No.
All right.
There you go.
All right.
Too good to let that leave.
He pukes after every time he eats.
Rudy,
That's not true.
Rudy,
Yeah.
let me tell you, phrase of the day for you.
Phrase of the day.
We talked about you yesterday.
Should I repeat it?
We did talk about you yesterday. You are not the catch.
You are not the catch.
She is.
She is. Wait, watch. Who's she?
Not that one.
Not the crazy.
Not Bunny.
Just in general.
Let it sink in.
Oh, the other one?
The other one.
You are not the catch.
Just in general.
You are not the catch.
All women are the
Rudy,
catch
you're
for
not
you.
the catch.
All right.
Okay.
Damn. Little reality on this Tuesday morning.
Yeah, for you. For you, of
You
course.
think I need it?
Yes.
Why?
Based on what
Just a
I've
happy
heard.
guy?
Yeah, no, you're not.
I'm pretty happy.
But you're happy because you think you're the catch.
That is not true.
Understand. You are not the catch, Rudy.
I got that.
Who's the catch?
He or she?
He. What do you mean he?
That's crazy. Mean, he? Is that a problem there?
Y'all didn't tell me that. Why y'all didn't tell me that?
And look who's on your left.
Wait, hold up. Why am I? Don't get me involved.
He's in love with himself.
Yeah, but he's
Nah, don't get me
he's not
involved.
about to catch no strays behind this.
Nah,
We're
yeah,
focus
yeah.
here.
Hey, no, bro, I was kidding. I'm about.
No.
Yeah, I was a joke. I can't joke.
No, you not like that. The hell you mean he or she? Just strictly. You know what? You're right.
There we go.
Right.
You're right. To each his own. That's your right.
We appreciate you making your way in,
To each his own.
hanging out with us.
Either way,
always.
you're not the
Either way.
catch.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
We'll see you again Thursday night,
Yes, sir.
and we'll probably all be here once again. Run it back.
Wonderful.
There we go.
Wonderful.
So we'll take a quick break here and come back and close it out right after this.
Well, you got new shoes?
Hey, Miss Lou, come visit us, Tom and Wright Granding at Go Martin on the Go Deli.
Go Mart has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you may need.
Located at the corner of Highland Boulevard and Highway 61 South in Natchez. Also stop by Wardo's Po' Boys at 309 North Broadway on the beautiful Natchez Bluff, where everyone is family.
When it comes to your home, the roof over your head matters. At CAS Roofing, we don't just install shingles, we build peace of mind. With years of experience and a commitment to craftsmanship, our team shows up on time, gets the job done right, and treats every project like it's our own home. Whether it's repair, a replacement, or storm damage that caught you off guard, CAS Roofing is ready. We're local, we're dependable, and we stand behind every nail, every shingle, and every promise we make. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about roofing, it's about protecting what matters most. CAS Roofing, built on trust, backed.
Wardo's was created in honor of Alan Ward Granning III, fondly known by family and friends as Wardo. In 2019, the oldest brother of the tribe passed away unexpectedly. His remaining siblings and loved ones wanted to honor his memory in a special way. In 2022, Ward's family decided to combine the need for a sandwich shop in downtown Natchez with a desire to pay tribute to Ward's love of good friends, good times, and great food. Through blood, sweat, tears, and countless hours of hard work, Wardo's was born. So go visit Wardo's today at 309 North Broadway Street in Natchez, where the po' boys are so good, you'll swear you're in Cajun country.
Hey, Miss Lou, come visit us, Tom and Wright Granding at Go Martin on the Go Deli.
Go Mart has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you may need.
Located at the corner of Highland Boulevard and Highway 61 South in Natchez. Also stop by Wardo's Po' Boys at 309 North Broadway on the beautiful Natchez Bluff, where everyone is family.
When it comes to your home, the roof over your head matters. At CAS Roofing, we don't just install shingles, we build peace of mind. With years of experience and a commitment to craftsmanship, our team shows up on time, gets the job done right, and treats every project like it's our own home. Whether it's repair, a replacement, or storm damage that caught you off guard, CAS Roofing is ready. We're local, we're dependable, and we stand behind every nail, every shingle, and every promise we make. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about roofing, it's about protecting what matters most. CAS Roofing, built on trust, backed by quality.
All right, welcome back as we close it out here on this this Tuesday morning. As Wyatt and Christy got a little fired up there, and no, you do not get to hear that conversation. And then
If you want to pay some money,
yeah,
join our
I mean
Patreon,
that's true.
maybe.
If you want us to start a Patreon, we'll put that behind a paywall.
I'm sure Jason will understand why we're so loud.
Yeah, Jason had to come tell them to be quiet. Which now we've been here for months, and this is now 2 times in 2 weeks. But it's just we're feeling strongly about these things.
Yeah, 4 people in the room.
That's true.
When someone makes an outrageous take that needs to be disciplined, I'm very into it.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Like you can't say dumb stuff around me.
When somebody goes against my take that I feel very passionately about, I will debate you just as hard.
Okay.
I'm gonna debate you harder.
Let's not do that.
All right.
You're a hard baiter.
Patreon now.
Ask
Switch
my niece and my nephew
What?
about how hard we debate.
Dog.
Can we? Yeah. What about your cousin? What about your cousin?
yeah, your cousin.
What about your cousin?
What cousin?
The one that's blood. She's definitely blood,
I would
right?
say no, it's not blood.
See, I already forgot about her. 'Cause it's not blood.
I would say you need to wash your mouth, but I think we need to wash our ears out. Ears. But
I still don't understand what nieces and nephews are.
Fair enough. We're gonna close out this one. We're gonna go 13 for 13, and maybe a little Perry
Perry's?
Pick'em.
Yes.
Little Perry Pick'em.
Yes.
Christian got 4 perfects yesterday
in a row.
In basketball?
In basketball.
Wow.
Oh, so the game's not that fun anymore.
Once you start to figure it out,
no,
you
it is
can crack it.
difficult because there's little things
Tricks.
you need to do
What is
differently.
this?
I liked the NFL one.
I wish that-
the
I wish it
NFL
had-
one was funny.
But it
Or
needs
was
to have
fun.
the same scoring system that the NBA one has.
Right, because that one's fantasy
Yeah,
football.
yeah.
So if you don't play fantasy football, you're kind of shit out of
Right,
luck.
right.
I also don't know why, but it took me a
Well,
while.
and it's not like comparing it to anything. There's no way to win.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Like I
It's
need to
literally
have
just
like
your
what's
high
the perfect score?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, exactly.
If it just did that, then I'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
The NFL draft scout, who is this? Matt Miller, 2-round mock draft has Montour Delane going number 10
That's
to
too late.
the Bengals.
Number 1 cornerback
Right
off
on
the
time,
board?
baby,
Or-
right on time. He would be, I believe, the first corner off the board.
Because I've seen some where
Downs,
they have.
Downs is going 7, but he's a safety.
That's fine, yeah. I've
but-
seen a couple that have Jermod McCoy ahead of him.
There's no
which,
way.
If you as a GM take a cornerback before
But I'd be
Mansour
fine.
Delane, you should
I'd be
lose your
fine with
job.
someone going before Montour if he ends up in Cincinnati. I would love him in Cincinnati with
Yeah.
because that defense needs it. It's-
Lobo
it's
is New Mexico,
Parade.
and so is
Aztec.
Aggie.
I think it's
And Aztec.
Parade ring trophy.
No.
Cash.
Aztec, Lobo.
no. See, I think okay.
I want to say it's.
I think Lobo is the women's basketball player. Cause,
Rebecca Lobo.
yeah, because then you have Collier, you have Sue Bird,
yeah.
and then
Swin Cash.
Swin cash.
Swin Cash, yeah.
Shout out Swin.
Okay, bonus parade ring trophy.
Yep. And then these are
Yes.
yeah, boom. Beautiful.
Athlete.
A Mountain West
mascot?
athlete. Because they would be if you're on that team, you're an Aztec, right? If you're an athlete on the team,
I guess.
I'm an Aztec.
Utah State. Aggies.
What does an Aztec do?
They predict the end of the world.
No.
He replaced the Z with 2 S's.
No, I heard what he did. I just tried to
Disregard
not
it.
acknowledge it.
Yeah.
We can't reward this bad
can't.
behavior,
We
or
should
he's going to
stop.
continue to do it.
Hunter Hall, Noah and his affinity for women's basketball, kind of weird.
He's an Aztec.
Look at that hat. Check that hat out.
There you go.
Oh. It's like the Looney Tunes font.
Definitely should have worn it forwards to the
LSU women's basketball.
I'm never a big fan of like black LSU
Hats?
merchandise. See, look,
Matthew-
because we decided to acknowledge that he said Aztec, he decided to say something else.
Matthew McConaughey and
Dustin Hoffman?
Dustin Hoffman, yeah.
Gaylord.
What?
It's from Meet the Fockers.
Yeah.
I was asking, yeah.
I got my eye on you, fucker.
Well, can you milk me?
on you.
Can you milk me, Greg? That's my favorite line from the movie.
Oh, such a good movie.
Can you milk me, Greg?
Which one?
That one's Meet the Parents. But Meet the Fockers is excellent. And then his, what was it, his babysitter, the housemaid went, oh, my little Focker. This is a good De Niro.
I am with, yeah.
Baby, you go in these shoes? Disrespect me, Focker. Got my eye on you, I do. I got my eye on you. I know.
Yeah.
Just for y'all. For Patreon.
Thank you. Yeah, Patreon.
Just click on the fucking tile. Dumbass.
Largest margin of victory in Super Bowl history when they defeated the team 55-10 in Super Bowl 24.
Is this the Bengals?
Boomer Esiason.
I want to say it's the Bengals.
It's either the Bengals or the Broncos.
That's the other one that I was thinking of, but I want to say it's the Bengals. But
Can we double dip? Is that possible?
no, we can't. You can't start off double dipping before we even get a
No,
question
you can't
wrong.
assume a loss.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's the Brian Kelly mentality. Fucking pussy.
Broncos. Johnny L. Goodson.
Is it the Broncos? Okay, fair enough.
Who was it? Was it Bubby Brister?
College
Johnny L. Goodson just
football.
mogged me.
Running back.
Hey,
Clyde, baby.
Let's go.
John Emery.
Somebody mentioned it.
John Emery's crazy. It's so sad they didn't even have his name listed.
I know, that hurt too. Well, I mean,
you should have done that.
You
That
could
hurt my
do you could do
feelings.
you could do.
Andrew Wiggins.
There's trivia out there about John Emery.
There is, 100%.
College basketball taken with the 31st pick in the 2023
Oh, he's
NBA
on
draft.
Baylor.
Oh my gosh.
James Najee.
A bit under 2 points,
I thought they were going to go with like the last Kansas #1 overall pick because of Peterson last night.
and that would be Perry Ellis.
He was
Wiggins.
not
Harry Ellis
number
was
one.
not number one overall.
Perry Ellis
Josh
legend.
Jackson.
Shout out Wayne Selden.
Oh, when was the first
Kennedy?
Super
I
Bowl?
just saw an
67.
Instagram
It's
post of this.
67.
I just
So
saw.
it'd be Nixon. Or was Nixon in this? Would it be Lyndon B. Johnson?
It's Lyndon B. Johnson.
No,
Lyndon
it's
B.
not.
Johnson.
No, it is not.
It'd be Nixon because
Lyndon B. Johnson was in the 40s. Wait.
Lyndon
When
B. Johnson
Oh
was
wait,
after
JFK. No, yeah,
Kennedy got
no, but when
assassinated
did
in
JFK get assassinated?
63.
I saw a
So he-
post.
Yeah, but
I'm
why?
pretty
That's
sure
not
it's-
67.
But
'Cause
Lyndon
he
B.
just
Johnson
takes
got
over-
re-elected after.
Did he
It
get
was after the
reelected?
inauguration, wasn't it? It's because 67 would be 4 years from 63. Didn't
It's
it?
No, but
Lyndon
no,
B.
but
Johnson.
he doesn't.
It's-
He doesn't go 4 years from when he gets assassinated. He
Nixon
just
was in the
finishes out
70s.
JFK's
Okay.
term. Yeah,
But Nixon was in the 70s.
Okay, see, I don't
What's
know.
Chap
Lyndon B.
saying?
Johnson
I
got the
believe it's
re-election.
Lyndon B. Johnson.
All right,
Was
fair
it?
enough.
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Okay. LBJ,
Fire.
baby.
Because he took over for.
And did he get reelected after?
He had
He had
to.
to.
He had to.
I thought he won re-election after he took over.
Have you guys ever
JFK.
researched like the similarities between Abe Lincoln and JFK?
No.
They're like very like so. Lincoln was shot in Ford Theater, and
He was in a
JFK
Ford.
was shot in a Ford car.
Wow.
And then like both of their successors were like Southern guys that had the last name Johnson.
Both got shot in the head.
Both were killed by guys with 3 names.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot. It's like
John
it's actually
Wilkes
kind of
Booth, Lee
crazy.
Harvey. Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is crazy.
And one, I believe, John Wilkes Booth ran into a library.
Yes,
And who's the other one?
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah, LHO was
LH.
murdering from the library.
From the library.
Yeah,
Some library.
and I think
there,
he
too.
got caught like in a warehouse.
Is
and
that Joe's
dude-
Crab
I don't know.
Shack?
There's a lot. I don't know all of
He
them.
got
There's a lot
shot
of them.
by that mafia guy.
Is that Joe's Crab Shack?
think it's
Noah?
Joe's Crab
Yeah, I
Shack.
think so.
Jack something?
Shout out Poggi.
Uh-huh.
You know Joe's.
Yeah.
I don't. Crab is a lot of work
It is.
for not a lot of.
It is.
It's if you appreciate the work.
Following a suburban Chicago father, the brother of John Belushi had the lead role in this ABC sitcom. We've got our sitcom guy here, Wyatt.
Don't fucking look at me. I don't know. I have no idea. Everybody hates Chris.
I don't know. I've never followed the suburban Chicago father.
Me either.
The brother of John Belushi.
It would have to be this.
according to Jim.
Jim Belushi? It would suck to be the other Belushi brother.
I don't know who John is.
You would like John Belushi.
Why? Because he's fat.
Mm-hmm.
Look how quick that was.
He's funny.
There you go. There was a compliment in there.
Yeah. After I said, "Is he fat?" He goes, "Uh huh."
That too.
We all look alike.
Really? You know who I used to get a lot when I was in high school that used to piss me the fuck off was Chris Christie. I would walk around. People were like, yo, what are we politicking today, Chris? I'm like, I'll beat the fuck out of you, dude. Like, fuck off.
You wouldn't pull your pants up real high?
That shit used to make me so mad.
That's going to be a great Halloween costume this October.
Dude, I do not look like that.
John Belushi is funny.
You know what I get? I get David Dobrik.
Really?
Yeah, I get David
I can
Dobrik
see it
a lot.
little bit.
Who's that?
He's a
vlogger.
He's like a vlogger.
Oh, the guy
That faked his
He
transformation.
kind of has like a miscellaneous in the face look, and that I think I have a little bit as well.
I think that's where it comes from.
I think that's what it is.
Oh, yeah. What happened? Did he really get these abs?
No, that's PEDs.
No, that's me.
Oh, that's fine.
He says it's natural as PEDs.
Named Thunder
Oh,
Lips.
This is the third
the
one.
third one.
Is it?
Shout out Rocky,
Three.
the greatest
I
fucking
think it's-
movie series. No,
No,
it's three. It's three. I'm like,
Trust.
Oh
I
shit,
100%
I do.
know it's
oh,
three. It's three.
I think it is three as well.
Thunder Lips is crazy.
It's
Wait, I
Hulk
thought-
Hogan. Yeah. Shout out.
Because 1 and 2 are Apollo, 3 is that, and then 4
the
is
Mr. T, and 4 is the Russian.
Yeah.
And 5 sucks.
And then the Rocky Balboa movie.
Not bad.
And then Creed movies, great.
The Creed movies were pretty good. I like the
Excellent.
Creed
I love
movies.
The second
Yeah, I
one's-
did
the
like-
I
second-
really like
the
the
second
Creed.
one's storyline's a bit strange, but yeah.
The
I like
second
them.
Creed?
It's
Yeah. Or is it the third maybe?
It's very just nostalgic that they brought back Ivan Drago.
Yeah.
Like that's
the
just
second one.
it's like
The third one then.
The third one, I thought
Is weird.
they rushed the storyline.
Yeah.
Wait, which one's the third one?
The third one.
Oh, with Jonathan Majors.
They should have
yeah,
let
yeah,
him lose to. He shouldn't have came back and beat Jonathan in this movie.
yeah.
He should have lost to Jonathan,
Yes.
and then they would have made a fourth movie where he builds back and then beats him.
I don't know. I kind of thought
Isn't
it was
Jonathan Majors problematic?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's probably did it.
But the thing is,
but it was.
it was before he became
before he
problematic.
became-
Are they
Yeah.
making
I
a
think
fourth one?
You probably knew
No,
something.
I don't know.
The problem, I thought it was just a little bit unrealistic that like this dude's been in jail for 20 years
And then came
he
back and fight.
comes back
Yeah.
and wins the fucking heavyweight
that
title.
was my problem with
that
it.
was
All
the
right,
problem.
I don't like that. That was kind of weird.
I mean, that dude literally would have been the greatest boxer of all time if he had just never
yeah,
gone to jail.
like, well, and then also like they're beefing throughout the entire movie.
Yeah.
he's hitting the
He gets
dude.
jumped
dirty.
at his house.
Yeah, jumped at his house, and then as soon as the fight's over, he goes and sits next to him. We're like, yeah, we're boys.
Yeah.
And you're just like, well, that kind of. I don't know.
I felt like that.
3
whole movie
was weird.
Was rushed.
Yeah, 3 was. 3
They
was
tried to
weird.
fit too much, but I
They should have
did.
made him fight Jake Paul.
All right.
No?
Nobody's getting on.
You're not the catch.
Really?
I want
thought
Jonathan
that'd be
Majors to do
entertaining.
something weird.
I have no idea what
What
this
is
song
I
is.
think you're
Beautiful
the catch,
Liar?
bro.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I got you.
No. Hips don't lie.
They haven't lied for a long time.
There we
Yay!
go. Perry Pick'em.
Perry Pick'em.
Let's do it.
NFL.
Al Jefferson.
Now let's start. We'll start with
NBA
basketball,
first.
and then we'll go. We can go NFL.
Oh, I'm going to do terrible. I'm not even going to help on NFL.
The one you sent yesterday, the Kevin Willis pick for the Hawks. I don't even know who that is.
If you play the game enough, you know Kevin Willis is like what you go
Well, this was
Yeah.
the thing. So I remember Kevin
Trey
Willis. He had a
Young.
really good card in 2K.
Okay,
I
yeah,
had it on
see
my
that.
team.
Yeah, that
and
makes
so I
sense.
remembered Kevin Willis had a really good year with the Hawks.
Yeah.
So I just tried it one time because I needed a Hawks power forward, and then I realized,
Okay.
oh, he's got a good number. So then I went back to him later on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Thank
The
God.
one that kept getting me was Russell Westbrook on the Wizards.
The Golden State Warriors. Do we go?
Wilt.
Like, it's Steph
There is no
every time.
Wilt. I've tried. It's got to be
Okay.
Steph. It's
Steph
not.
every time.
It's not KD because you can
And-
get KD
So
elsewhere.
You gotta leave
what
the
are you
six
trying
man-
to do? You're just trying
It's
to
points, rebounds, and assists.
Okay.
So you're
Highest
basically, and you have to like figure out. I don't. It's you just have to kind of see it.
Okay.
It's kind of fucking weird.
So we're
You
going.
have to leave the six-man spot open till the end.
Yeah,
or
this is
as long as
Steph
you
Curry
can.
at point guard.
Unless you get like Luca, then you have to put him there. Then you.
So you're
then you
just
clearly
trying to
do
have
something
like the
wrong.
most
Andrew Bogut.
PRA.
Yeah, pretty
Zaza
much. Yeah.
Pachulia.
I don't like him.
We could also do just the most,
Gilbert.
like the craziest team you could come up with. Like,
Baron.
just trying to pull.
Like just
feet from the
outlandish
bag.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay. Do we go Kareem, Shaq, Kobe?
This is Kobe.
No, I don't.
Barbosa.
Oh, it could.
This
be.
is Kobe because the
He
value
averaged,
you
like,
get at shooting
35.
guard with Kobe is pretty good.
I would agree. Because you can go center. And
The best
but-
possible pick is Shaq, but center you leave open in case you get a Jokic.
That's true. You could. There's really only one better value at shooting guard.
Is
It would be Mike or James, I guess. Kobe
Yeah,
would be
Jay
like
and
third
then-
because James Harden's value would be high.
Yes, James Harden Rockets value is 47.
So what are we thinking? Kobe or Shaq?
Kobe.
Okay.
Is that today?
What? No, I don't think so. Well,
It's
maybe
what today?
it was.
Oh, the
February,
day he
it was,
died?
It was
I want to say it's
February,
February
yeah.
6th.
Pacers.
Maybe that was the day Juice WRLD died. I don't know.
Sabonis, power forward.
Has to be. Because
Well, wait, hold on. Let's.
Ron Artest.
I mean, Reggie was a 2, so you can't go Reg.
Paul George.
You have
Paul
to think-
George had a really good year.
you have to think PRA, though. You can't think.
Yeah.
Like Paul George, yeah, but Sabonis racks up assists and rebounds.
I guess that's true.
That's his thing.
But what about Halliburton, 6 man? You think Sabonis had more PRA than
I don't think Halliburton.
Halliburton?
No, I don't think his. I think he was more of a playoff guy.
Okay, so we'll go Sabonis. I'll trust you, Chrissy.
Is he a center?
Power forward.
Power forward. Daddy was a center.
This would be Boogie at center.
Not a Mecca?
Cousins. Oh, they have him at.
Can you not?
They must have him as a
the
power
4?
forward.
Okay, was Anthony Davis as center? Oh
I
my
don't
gosh!
think-
Well, these options are terrible.
Well, it's gotta be the
gotta
6th man then.
So then we need to go CP, Boogie, or AD at 6 man.
Yeah.
I think
This is terrible.
I think
yeah.
Boogie has the best value.
Because none of these are really that great of.
Can you not?
I don't understand.
Can you not do?
You can go Anthony Davis or Cousins at. You have to go Cousins at the 6 man. Because he averaged more.
Okay. Yeah, I thought Cousins for the
Eric
short stack.
Bledsoe.
Yeah, 42-6. This would be Kevin Durant, small forward.
Oh.
There's not a better
We
Nets
messed this
pick
up,
you
I
can
think.
get. We'll see.
I think
Oh, Malone. Oh no, Malone's a power forward.
Who are the options? Who else
We
are the
fucked
options?
this up.
How many
Gobert.
assists?
It's got to be
It's
Gobert.
gotta- so it's gotta
we
be
definitely
Gobert.
messed it up. I think we should have gone Shaq.
Yeah, we should have gone
Because
Shaq.
this is probably Donovan Mitchell.
Damn it!
Fuck, boys.
It should have been.
So we should have gone.
It should have been Shaq at
It should have been.
center.
It should have been. No, not Harden at shooting guard.
Shaq at center, and then what? It was the Pacers.
You should have gone. You should have gone Malone at power forward, and then.
Yeah, Malone should have been the power forward. Paul George probably should have been your 3. And then
I can't believe the KD pick is wrong because I don't know what other net you could choose.
Harden would be the only other one, and at
Yeah.
shooting guard, and then you go.
But okay, that's
Do we
what
have
I-
a center? You go Shaq at center.
What I don't understand about it is it so like if Steph is right in this one?
Yes.
So is Steph the correct answer every single time?
No.
No.
Okay, so that's what. Okay, that's what I was.
But
thinking.
just for the group of 6.
But then this
teams
is
they
kind of
gave us.
bullshit then because how are we supposed to know if we have to take Kobe or Shaq?
Right?
That's
no,
the
I
point.
agree.
You
Like
gotta
it's
get
just
lucky.
it's just dumb luck. No, fuck this game. Go to the NFL.
Let's
one.
go.
No, I
NFL
like
one.
this game.
It is fun, but it's like I don't know.
Okay, would this team win basketball games?
Yes.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you just bench Rudy. And
Wait,
start.
did he go Rudy Gobert instead of? Oh, I guess you had to.
We had to.
This team has actually decent defense too, so.
No, it wouldn't have been.
Because
It would have been a good team.
KD's a good defender.
Kobe's a good defender,
Yeah.
and then you have Rudy.
Team would be good.
I mean,
you
you could go.
Sabonis,
you
all
would
ball
put-
screens,
Well,
Steph.
I honestly-
I put Sabonis on the bench.
I was
Put
gonna
Boogie
say
at
I
the
would
4.
keep
Yeah, yeah,
Rudy.
yeah.
Yeah,
Put Boogie at the 4.
Sabonis can run your second unit.
Yeah.
Shit, or if you're slow at scoring, you bring Boogie off instead of Gobert and sacrifice some defense. Keep Sabonis in.
Yep. Yeah, we should have Shaq at center.
Yeah, but the payoff is you literally have no other bench pieces with this team, so.
Yeah, you just have.
What you gonna
Yeah, but you don't need it. I'll fucking play 6. I don't give a shit. The
All right.
Dolphins. So it could be Tyreek.
Could be Tyreek.
It probably is Tyreek. Oh
Does this work the same way?
no, so this
No,
is
it's
fantasy
fantasy
points. So it could be Tyreek. It could be. I don't think it would be A-Chain.
It wouldn't be
Ajayi?
Jay
Ajayi had a
Ajayi.
good
Nah,
year.
he didn't have a Tyreek season.
No,
It's
he
got to
didn't.
be Tyreek.
It's got. Yeah, I think it's
Tyreek,
got to
wide
be
receiver.
Tyreek also.
Or flex.
No, dude, because you want to save your flexes for running backs because there's one
It's
less.
got, yeah.
What about Kevin Parker? Was that his name? Parker.
Devontae
Devontae
Parker.
that one year.
Shout out Big Kevin Parker.
Kevin Parker.
This
Hey,
is
it's a long time ago.
Randy Moss.
Randy.
You could go Gronk though, because
could go Gronk.
How many other tight ends
You're
are
not going to
there?
get better value at
True,
tight end
yeah.
than Gronk.
But Randy Moss did like that is a massive season.
I'm going Gronk. You can't.
Okay,
but
we can go Gronk.
because I like Jamar. If we get Jamar at wide receiver,
Yeah,
that's you can't. There's no.
this has to be like 350 plus. 330. Kind of.
That's all right.
Wait, this is
That's still
actually really
elite
fun.
for a
So
tight end.
Bears.
Randy's good numbers going to be insane.
The only wide
I think
receiver-
I
Bears-
think I'd skip this one.
Bears-
defense, huh?
There's no defense on
It's
this.
just flex as wide receiver.
I'm trying to think
It's
of
Matt
Bears
Forte, I
running
think.
backs. Yeah, Matt Forte.
yeah.
I would say we
Alshon
probably
Jeffrey would be the
skip.
only receiver, and I don't even know if he would.
Yeah.
They didn't give us a skip this time.
No skips.
Forte. Okay, I would.
So we need to
I think
fit-
I'd put Forte in as a flex.
I'm trying to think of other Bears.
They don't have much offense.
Brandon Marshall, but he didn't have like
Yeah.
a great
Did
fantasy
David
season.
Montgomery never did well enough.
Not better than Matt Forte. Matt Forte was elite.
Yeah, I would go Forte in the flex.
Shout out Tulane.
Okay, that was good. That was good. Barry Sam. I'm kidding.
Calvin.
Yeah.
Wait, why would that not be? a
You
good
could
pick?
go Calvin.
It's got to be
You
Calvin.
can't get Barry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Calvin. Yeah.
Do it in the wide receiver though. So then we keep a flex open. That seems
49ers
low,
would be
like-
CMC.
Yeah, McCaffrey.
That's a good number.
Lamar,
Yes.
quarterback.
There's no. We didn't get a skip.
This
I
is
thought we were
this is
skipping last
this is the
time.
daily game.
Okay.
So there's one lineup for the
Oh,
day. That's gonna
okay.
be perfect.
Antonio Brown or Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, I would assume
Which one was better?
Le'Veon would be.
You think so? I was gonna say
I
Antonio
guess,
Brown.
yeah.
Maybe he did do ridiculous.
Like, what season do you think was better?
Just bait. Well, I don't know. McCaffrey's got fucking 415. Jeez.
Wasn't Le'Veon known for having like a goal line back?
I would say
there behind
Antonio
him?
Brown.
Yeah.
Either one is gonna like they
Yeah.
they were so
Antonio
good.
led the league in like catches and yards.
Yeah.
Le'Veon had a lot of catches.
Le'Veon did like that. I low-key would go Le'Veon.
Yeah.
Either
want
one
you
is
to
going to be
AD.
350 plus though.
God, Lamar had 430.
430. I mean, yeah. This is good. I genuinely think we might have gotten this completely right. And
this
it hinges on this answer.
And this one's gonna be the.
I'm taking kind of the same thing.
Bell.
They want
Yeah.
you to go AD.
Yeah.
Lloyd,
let's do it.
I'll
like
give you. I'll
Le'Veon.
give you precedent
Yeah,
to pick.
you've got the mouse. You do it. Okay, we got
5 out of 7.
Okay.
Show perfect.
the perfect lineup.
Jameer Gibbs, bro. What?
No fucking shot did Jameer Gibbs have a better season than Calvin Johnson. That's on me. Yeah, I was loud.
That is
But, like-
that is crazy.
And
So
Antonio
where's
Brown.
So it was Antonio Brown.
So we got everything right. Besides,
AD.
okay,
we
I'm-
went Calvin
I'm
instead of
not mad
Jameer.
about saying Calvin Johnson over
no,
Jameer Gibbs.
we
like
what we
that's-
did is better for the game. And it was Antonio Brown.
I had Jameer Gibbs in fantasy this season. Like he was awesome. He wasn't. Calvin Johnson broke the receiving. Man, what are we doing? The game's going.
Do they have a
game's
daily pick 'em for the basketball?
Fuck, man.
Yeah, these games are all fun. Can we sit here the rest of the day and play these?
This would have been clutch for the 24-hour stream. This would have cured my flu, I think.
3 hour,
Yeah,
3 hour
this would've been
show, I
big.
got class.
Man, 99.3%. Calm down, Chris Christie.
You did
I
this to
shouldn't have said
yourself.
that. I should not have said
Yeah,
that.
they go thank you. We'll call him that from now on.
Fuck, man. Hunter Hall's licking his chops
Yeah.
every time I say something negative about Bama.
I'm waiting for the chat to figure out how to spell Poggi. I don't want to tell them.
Yeah, they're struggling.
P-O space G.
Yeah, right now.
I love that. That's better than that. I'm going to change your name on my phone.
Pog.
To Po
Pog.
G.
Pog.
Perfect ass Poggy.
G.
Perfect ass
Ginger.
white Poggi. Ginger, yes.
Thanks for specifying.
It's my man.
Who is that?
Look at those fucking pants. Fit like a glove.
Why you don't look
Bro,
like
the
that,
ass to leg ratio is insane.
Looks like he has a BBL.
No, like genuine. But look how small his
That's-
legs
bro,
are.
His fupa is crazy.
Fupa is wild.
Dude.
That's an insane.
See, you know what I don't like? He wear like as
like a top.
as a fat person, I don't like
spinning top. Sorry.
I don't like people who put their pants in the middle of their stomach.
Yeah, I don't like that
Like
either.
fuck that.
Yeah.
You put your pants at your fucking waistline under your belly.
Embrace it, dude.
Yeah,
Like you don't gotta.
That shit is so stupid.
You don't gotta put it over the top, man.
Spinning top. I got you.
Whoa, pause.
He's built like a top.
You know what I meant? Like a spinning top. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, I heard it. I was laughing.
I don't know. He's got quite a bottom.
Generational bottom.
He's not putting his legs into this at all.
Yeah, no
Lane
power.
Kiffin's swing was much better.
Yeah.
Didn't
he get
power
This
bottom?
is what my great grandfather looked like.
What's your what?
Great grandfather looked like. Difference is he just sat down all day.
I mean, so does Chris Christie normally. I would assume. He's probably not up and at him often.
This had to ruin the stock of the NYPD.
But it is amazing when you see like somebody like that has their pants like this sit down and it's like, bro, your belt is like at your face.
Yeah.
No, I hate that.
Well,
I hate
the
that.
moose knuckle on that's got to be mean. when
No,
he sits.
there is none, which is wild.
Well, right
There's
now,
nothing
but when
there.
But when he sits,
Is he wearing a cup?
Oh, I guess I know what a moose knuckle is, but is that what it is? What I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
A moose knuckle? Okay.
Look
Yeah.
at this.
I hadn't heard that before.
That's athletic. That's a fucking athlete.
Look, his thighs look better than this. He looks more proportional. You know,
The knee high socks is crazy.
it is covering the whole calf
Like that's.
because it looks like
Ooh.
there's probably decent calves under there.
Oh well, yeah.
Well, no,
He's got
not
dad
big.
calves. I would
Wild's got
assume.
good calves.
No, my calves are fucking massive.
He's wearing orthotics.
Yeah, he jerks off in those socks,
Mm-hmm. And then puts them back on.
and then that's not what I meant at all. I meant like he wears the socks.
Lloyd's brain, genuinely.
No, it's so fucked
unbelievable.
up. It's so fucked up. That's not a real image.
This is crazy. Is that a
crazy.
McRib?
No.
What's that?
It's an AI image.
Oh, yeah,
It's
I guess
so fucked up.
With the drones.
dropping off multiple bags of Mickey D's.
What's that city in the background?
Little care package.
Just calling it in.
Care package inbound.
Yeah.
That was
Jokes
pretty
on
good.
them. McDonald's bags don't even look
Thanks.
like that. Dude, I actually had M&Ms this morning.
Nice.
I went and got
You're doing yourself in right now, man.
No, I mean I don't care. My favorite like snack at the moment is it's a light blue bag, the crunchy cookie M&Ms.
Really?
They are
I go
phenomenal,
for
man.
every time.
Yeah.
Crunchy.
No.
I had the
Yes,
crunchy
yes,
cook.
yes.
You talked
I'm-
me into them. They're very good.
They're very good.
never had 'em.
I love a crunch. I'm big on like, especially with like sweet stuff.
Where
I like
are
a
you
crunch.
finding these
Yeah,
pictures?
that's not even Chris Christie. That's just a fat guy
All right.
wearing a suit.
You gotta go to class.
Yeah.
So go to class.
Roji, what's your pick of the day?
Oh yes, NC State
Money line.
money line. We're riding with Will Wade.
Men's basketball, NC State money
They're
line.
2.5 point favorites, minus 140 on FanDuel. On
they
the
play?
road, SMU.
SMU.
Uh,
Who LSU beat.
Yep, tough game, but I
Wait.
like NC State.
Talk about the last 4 or 5 games these teams played. I don't even know if they.
well,
Wasn't it
well,
NC State's
yeah,
won
NC
the
State's
last
on a
four?
4. NC State's on a 4-game win streak.
Okay.
SMU lost
one.
their last one, but I don't know. I can check how they did in their last 5. I like NC State to win. Line looks good. Money looks good. Go Wolfpack.
We're taking
There you
it.
I'm on it.
NC State.
All right.
Just picks.
We're back.
Will Wade, American gangster.
There you go. Chris Christie.
Who
He's got
is
the high waisted there too.
who is this person? What
He's
is
a
he
he's a
in?
politician. I want to say he
Okay.
ran for president in 2016 with like Trump and Hillary. I think he's from Texas. Maybe not.
Jeb Bush, Ben Carson,
Yeah, Ben Carson was in that one.
Bernie Sanders,
Ben Carson, Green Ellis.
Ben Carson Green.
Ben
Ellis.
Carson, Green Ellis. Hottie toddy.
The law firm.
I've never heard that in my life. Ben Carson Green Ellis is unbelievable. It's such a good name for like a NCAA player. Ben Carson Green Ellis.
You're such an idiot, man. You're so stupid.
67 people watching right now.
Oh. All right, we ready? We're all
Yeah,
going
we're
home.
ready. Appreciate you guys. We'll be
Love
back tomorrow morning, 8 to 10. You found a good one, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
He's like a little kid over there. Are we live still?
Yeah, he's found a picture he really likes.
Oh gosh.
I found a website I really like.
That's even worse.
Been there.
Yeah.
Nice. Babe hug.
Yeah, man.
Is that
the White Goodman?
It's from, what's that,
Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Wait, Chris Christie eats.tumblr.com.
Yeah. Told you I found a good website.
This is bullshit, man.
Shit, just said it.
True.